YouTube, I'm back. I was just talking to Twitch. Never before the backlog being so small as it is now. This is almost actually going, or this will almost go up like the day or two after the stream goes up, which is kind of crazy. Normally it's about a week or something. Or, actually, let's be real. It's normally about a 2-week gap between the Twitch stream and the YouTube upload. But as I said, I've only got one video now, such as my paucity of finding this goddamn dungeon die and also winning runs with the dungeon die. So yeah, I said we're going to do it as this character. We're going to do it as this character. Obviously, there's variance in it because I might not find it. Also, obviously, I have to win the run. Hopefully, everything comes together and we knock it out now. Because, I mean, I was kind of doing this as a joke at one point. It's like, oh, I want to do this before 400 episodes. Now I'm like, I don't care about the 400 episode thing anymore. In fact, it probably isn't possible for 400 episodes anymore because I think I've got too many hidden items to do. I just want to get it done. I just got to get this monkey off my back. Okay, interesting options to begin with because I think this is pretty bad, the sand arrows, unless you're the round draw, really. I think it's the base Peglin character is just not consistent enough. Too many bosses just don't care about being blind. This is the correct choice. Short fuse is effectively of increased damage, but in a bit of a hand-wavy way. It's like more damage up front because bombs go off a bit earlier. I am going to take Eye of the Turtle, which is like none of these things. It does synergize with my relic, which is a part of the reason why I wanted to do this character anyway, because it increases my chance of finding the dungeon die, so to speak. Even though the pool might be bigger, I have more opportunities to like look in the pool. And this gives me even more opportunities to look in the pool, so let's do this. Or I guess I'm looking at a bigger pool would be more apt. But I don't know really what we're going for. We're looking for a float in a pool. We're just increasing the size of the pool into an Olympic-sized pool. Do you think the Olympic athletes use floats still? Or do you think they go to the Olympic pool beyond that level? I have some thoughts on the matter. I don't think many people will disagree. Anyway, what am I looking at for this floor? Sorry, I need to go right. Yeah, we want to go right. Because again, we can theoretically get this item from the chest, but it's much more likely that I find it from bosses. So we'll chase after elites and see where the world takes us. I have been giving like some like hints and tips, which I kind of, generally speaking, I don't mind like backseating to some degree, as long as people aren't spoiling like a story-driven game. Generally speaking, you know, like I like to interact with the chat and speak to people. You've probably heard Vang's name multiple times. You probably heard the Keeper's name multiple times in the chat. But when people like tell you know, like, oh, you could do this in Peglin, I'm like, listen, I'm approaching 400 episodes of Peglin. Actually, it probably is more than 400 episodes, bearing in mind I also did an Iron Peg series, and the amount of half episodes I've done, it's not my first rodeo anymore, right? You might think it is, but it isn't. But I think a general consensus was that I should potentially also consider taking a single target orb, against basically anyone, just purely because the Dago is so unbelievably bad. It's kind of like just worth having something that isn't the Dago. By the way, this is like really awkward right now. It's kind of funny when I say, you know, I know what I'm doing, and I'm just getting destroyed on this fight, the easiest one in the game, possibly. I really should just hit the refresh. I was trying to clear a path to the bomb and also make sure I got 25 gold, but I've kind of just made my life harder. But it's fine, we need to warm up. That's the other reason why I'm doing these long episodes anyway, is so I had to have some time to warm up as well, so that I, you know, wouldn't just come in cold every single time I played a Peglin one. We can recover 7 health anyway, and actually, we've basically turned the 7 health damage we've taken it into like 9 more gold, which is not terrible. Okay, so we're fighting them all, right? I need piercing, which basically means I'm taking the ice circle. It's not the greatest piercer ever. It's kind of an old friend, I think, the ice circle. Because I remember, like, in the old days of Peglin, that I used to really love this orb. I thought it was one of the better orbs in the game. Certainly, like, the top, like, 10 percentile of orbs in this game. I've kind of cooled off on this now because there are other piercing orbs now that have been added to the game since. And obviously, in the early game, you have 2 crits on board, so it's like fairly easy to get the ice circle crit effect going, but now it's pretty hard. But even just as like a potential bit of refresh tech, even, because you can pierce 1 peg with it, which increases your chance of getting, you know, these really pesky refreshes. I kind of have a bit of time for the ice circle. Anyway, we're fighting them all, so I'm taking anything that's piercing in the name, basically. Or is it bomb? Alright, we do need to clear a path towards the right as well. I think I'll just go for this. Okay, I did actually get the crit, which was not expected, but we clear a bit of a path to the right. I could have done better with the pace. I guess I should have sphere teched it, but I really didn't expect I was going to get the crit there. We unlocked the bomb anyway, which is really what I was after. And this fight is probably over. I've set every single bomb off, it turns out. Great, perfect. Alright, we have healing, we have reformation, we have some refresh tech. I think, just in the short term, we just keep getting the ice circle leveled. On the off chance that one of these question mark tiles is the duplication event, we should just do this. We don't really care where we go here, so I'll go to the right and try and farm a bit more money, maybe. Although I say this, I probably can make this shot. Okay, cool. I think it's easy to get out of question mark tiles to the right in general. That's my new running theory, like, that's been added to the flowchart in the last 50 episodes. How did I miss every bomb there, by the way? It's been added to the flowchart, so I think, generally speaking, if I need to go out of a question mark tile to the right to get to, like, an important event, I will always put myself, like, top left of that event, if you know what I mean. But in this case, it doesn't matter, because I can go left or right out of this fight. Let's not get greedy here. Let's just activate the bomb. Although I would say this, I wouldn't mind being a bit more greedy. I don't think I've killed this guy, have I? No. It's still not, I was going to say it's not terrible. It's not ideal either, though. Okay, that's perfect. Getting this one bomb makes my life so much cleaner. We should definitely farm a bit of gold. Don't hit the refresh, please. You know what? I really don't want to hit that refresh. And now I think we'll play the safe play of just setting off the bombs. I should just activate a bomb and try and get some gold. Alright, cool. I'll take it. Okay, we have Echob as well now. The Echob's pretty good. I don't know if I take it over just an ice circle, but maybe I do take it because we're going to have the ice circle fully leveled in like a second. Alternatively, we could go for a bit of Swaltub. I think the Swaltub is pretty good. Obviously, the Swaltub then makes the Echo better, but I can't take both, is the sad thing. I guess as well, maybe I should take some inspiration from Slay the Spire. Maybe I should be building for like the most impending issue. The most impending issue is the Elite, and I think this is not going to be that good versus the Elite coming up, because Echo level 1 is pretty bad. I think Swaltub level 1 is not great, but it's probably a little bit better. It covers my ass a bit as well if we get the Minotaur. So I think I will actually take this. Then we don't really care where we go. I do have another tile to upgrade as well. I guess I should have added that to the equation as well. I could potentially have got to Echo level 2. Possibly 3, but unlikely. Alright, instantaneously, give me the crit. Love it. Just cleave everyone down a touch. Now we'll just activate the bomb again. Oh, cool. I'll take the full activation as well. Actually, I love where the refresh is right now. I can't really easily accidentally hit that refresh, so that's pretty chill for us. We do need to clear another path to another bomb. Probably the one on the right now. Alright, never mind. I'll take the one on the left. As I said, this map is so weird. Sometimes I do it so cleanly. And it is just pure pachinko randomness. And I know the times like I just can't get these bombs and it feels like so frustrating. Can I graze that bomb, do we think? I mean, actually, let's not risk it. We don't need to be a hero right now. Okay, we not need to be a hero now. I didn't think I could possibly hit that refresh, but we've found a way. And now I can't hit that bomb because of the refresh again, funnily enough. I'm being forced to make the skill shot eventually. Although I say this, maybe I don't need to. Alright, turns out that was the skill shot all along. Oh, I nearly got to 50. Okay, we'll just upgrade again. Give me Swaltub, actually, over Ice Circle. I'll meet you in the middle. I probably shouldn't meet you in the middle, honestly, because if I get the duplication event on the question mark tile, I'll feel really bad. But it's the Minotaur, so I'm going to be rewarded for my... honestly, picking the least likely of the options, but... I say this, I was just preparing for the worst, right? That's the actual theory. Anyway, we're not going to hit the crit on this shot, so let's not worry about it. I will put a pebble in the bosom. I love where the refresh has gone here. And this fight is literally just the game of... Can our crit be kind to us? Also, can we get the refresh? Oh, sorry. Can we get the swallow up at the most appropriate moment in the bosom to swallow up the bosom and make a really, really powerful shot? Answer, probably not. I hate where the refresh is right now. Actually, probably is the thing that is going to cause me to either lose this or take infinite amounts of damage. I had to get the refresh, so there was nothing I could do beyond that. We're almost certainly dead, actually. It was such a bad position for the refresh. Yep, we're dead. I missed it. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't miss it, but it doesn't matter. Because I die on the reload. So that's one of the runs down. And this is why I say at the start to get a relic that does damage. Albeit, none of the relics would have helped me because there's no bombs in that fight. Just an early Minotaur fight's awkward. And then the ordering could not be worse. Do I want bad cheese, a rallying heart, or the apple a day? The cheese is definitely the more damaging option, but it's actually not a lot of damage. It might add up, to be fair. I'm also tempted by an apple a day because I can be a bit more rubbish at the game if I take an apple a day. It also does move the needle on some fights. It gets me beyond like a 30 damage threshold for the Ballista Boy, if I dare think about the second floor. You know what? I'll take the apple over cheese. I think that cheese is like... I know you can get like, in theory, an infinite damage build. It's not... well... It's not quite foolproof because you do have to take your turn before the reload happens because of the horrible. But like, I've done this once ever, and I didn't do it when I had the horrible at the side. So it's like, it's just not realistic. You know, sometimes I say like we should shoot for the moon, but if like you get in the rocket and it's pointing towards the ground, get out the rocket. You ain't shooting for the moon that way. That's basically what I'm, like, saying. Okay, we need to activate some bombs here. Ideally get 5 more gold as well before we leave. I'll try and take a bit carb. Okay, cool. Now we can do whatever we want. And I've decided to greed. Well, I say I've greeded. Alright, we're out. We're super out. I guess we're going to clear the path as well to the direction I wanted to go in, but I think we're pretty good either way. We're fighting them all right. We're taking the sphere. If it's good enough for the Paladin, it's good enough for me. We are going right. Which means I need to get good quick, as the elite is... very, very soon, and we might only get one more opportunity to get more gold. Honestly, give me an upgrade. And I just pray for not the Minotaur. If we do get the Minotaur, pray the Dagob has got a crit to hit. Oh, okay. So this fight again, which we kind of fluked on the previous run. They have got the artillery plant here as well, so it's going to punish me if I don't get 2 bombs, which, spoilers, is probably not happening. Although, hang on a minute, 1 bomb? Alright. Kind of what I expected. We got 1 bomb. I can deny him before he hits me again, but... that's what the plus 15 health is for. I'm effectively plus 12 health from what I'd normally be. Huh? Is that the way this works? Am I making shit up? Probably making shit up. Okay, did get to 25, only just, which is a bit spooky. I'm just going to upgrade the sphere again, just in case I get an elite which needs piercing. I actually ended this fight a little bit too early as well, but I think I can make the skill shot. Not quite the way I drew it up, but I'll take it. Not Minotaur. Alright, it's not the Minotaur. It's actually a good fight for us as well, theoretically. Where is my sphere when I need it most? Like the Avatar, it's vanished. No, it's actually the bottom of the sack. Is that how the Avatar went? Was he just, like, hiding in the bottom of the sack? Oh, he's fucking playing hide and seek in the Avatar. He's here all along. We're in a shorter story if this was the case. Alright, let me get towards these bombs. And I do have to respect at some point I do need the refresh. Sometime in the very, very near future, I need the refresh. Not a great shot for me. I can get the last Well, I say the last. I can get the next bomb at least. I've not really got a good path to the other bomb. Honestly, I would love to get the refresh off this. Not great. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, I think we should get the last bomber here as well, because my pacing is again not forthcoming. I do need to knock out the peg in front of me. Like, I can't hit the refresh right now. And the slime, he do be coming. I think we just knock this peg out of the way, because it's actually causing me a lot of problems right now. And now we just need to do 202 damage as quickly as possible. We would love a great crit here. That's a great crit, actually. We might do 146 on this shot, I think. Okay, we're close. I actually can live with this. 50-something health coming out of this battle is actually not that bad. I now need to see what we're doing. There's 2 elites potentially, and also a shop, which is probably not going to happen if I'm going to be really honest with you. Like, I mean, I'm going to go there, but I probably won't be able to afford anything. The question arises of, do I start taking defensive items, aka do I take the book club right now? Just to try and stay alive. I think it might be the best of a bad bunch, because all these 3 are targeted and we're fighting them all. And the mall don't give a shit about your targeting. It will just, you know, it will just put it into a tree and half the damage. I kind of hate the book club, but I might have to grab it, sadly. Alright, I think that game's forced my hand. It has to be Powder Collector purely because of the boss I'm fighting. It suddenly gives me like an actual win condition versus the mole fight. Just hit many pegs, get bombs. And then suddenly also actually this becomes a bit better because I can get shielding. And even if I do buff the mole, I'm at least like moving the fight along in the form of bombs. I would also like the Power Glove, but I think I have to go down the bomb pathway. I think it's the most sensible path. I'd really like to go to the left, which again is going to require a skill shot. Which obviously yours truly makes. Alright, it's this version of this fight. I fucking hate the additional spider enemy on this fight. I'll come and deal with you in a minute, spider. I might just send the horror ball down right now. I just need to cause as much Peglin destruction to get to the bombs as humanly possible. Alright, now we can go back to the spider. Alright, cool. Good shot. Generated no armor. To be fair, it would have been pretty hard from level 1. Alright, we generated another bomb as well. It's actually, I was going to say not in a bad position. It's not a great position either. It might be time to hit the refresh as well. Alright, the bomb, please. The spider is definitely alive, because I left him on 1 health, which is very cool, but the bomb will end it. Alright, not a bad battle. Not great either, but... Oh my god, that was a 49 gold! Pain. If we go down this pathway of becoming a bomb build eventually, we don't really want to gain Must Circle, but it's like... It's also equally somewhat hard to say no to, because it is a scaler. It's pretty bad on the fight, though, that's coming up. So I think I'm going to not take it. I'm also going to be a bit of a risky boy. I'm going to upgrade the book club instead. We have a few question mark tiles. We'll find healing. See, I told you we'll find healing. There's no East Asian egg tech for the mole fight, sadly. I'll still take it, but don't hold it, basically. Unless, I wonder if there's any tech on any of the just generic fights I've not really thought of before. Can't think of anything. We also don't actually, like, scale at all, so the egg is not worthless, but it's going to be pretty awkward to use. Alright, I'm gonna take the crit while it's here. God, this fairy's so good. Uh-oh. Everyone's gone. Alright, I would love, if we have the chance to, which we have a bit of time to play around with, I'd love to try and get to 50 gold here. We were so close in the previous battle. And I could get a nice heal and an upgrade at the same time going, which would feel pretty good. You know what? Send it. Sorry, Egg Enjoyers. It just wasn't the run for you, Egg. Alright, I have taken some damage as well, which is kind of not the dream, but oh well. I was going to get to 50. Holy shit. Oh, I still got a chance to get to 50. Unlikely, but we'll try it. Alright, oh, good. Got to 50. Let's go. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I should definitely heal, because I'm going to potentially die if I don't heal. I think I actually should hold the money as well. I know Book Club's only at level 2 right now, but we've got a shop tile that I have to go to. So I would like to get 50 for it. Actually, a difficult question. Do I want the super boots or the gloves? I think at this point, the thing that's causing me issues is defense, not offense. So I think I just grab super boots, just to help me like chug along a little bit. Also, if we do become a bomb build, like, we don't necessarily need the poison damage. Yeah, I'll do this. Give me an elite. Yeah! Okay, I got rid of it. Ah, not this elite, though. You picked the wrong guy. Okay, huge refresh. Please don't give me a good crit now. Okay, well, I guess you haven't, so thanks. I just slowly destroying the buzzer by turning it all into bombs. Uh-oh. It's funny, this is the one fight where the bomb build's like actually pretty bad. Because there's a really good power sliding, you know. Basically, I'm turning the power slide off over and over and over again. Now I get the crit in a good position, but obviously the board is not refreshed in an appropriate manner. I can't hit the crit, I think. I think we do this. I knew it was going to jump it. It's still a really good shot. We are going to take some damage, but if we pay 25 tax here, I'm actually okay with this. Cool. The dream. That'll go into crit into finish. Okay, that's a good battle. I have to go left here. I think we heal and carry on. Bombs blind enemies does nothing to them all, but it could be good down the line. But again, blindness is not that useful going forwards. Refreshes crit is normally not the way round you want to take this. We don't know if we're... I mean, we're probably not going to be a must circle build, let's be real, but it's not completely out of the realms of possibility that we are. I think we just take Bag of Orange Pegs. It's just all round good. I'm going to be very rarely unhappy to get this. Again, I'm not going to greed this right now because I really want to get as many elite fights as I can. Round 2, buddy. Really scary, because I think if you, like, run the simulation 100 times, that previous battle was a pretty good example of us doing well. I don't think that was a bad fight. That being said, this is a good start. Should a good crit in the next 2 shots? Perfect. Huge. Just get me out. Cool. Very happy. Very, very happy. We actually should consider Shock Absorber as well. The only slight downside of this is I couldn't afford anything good from the shop then, but it's pretty good with bomb-based builds, and I'm, like, heading towards that pathway. It does take a bit of time to get going, though. You know what? I'm going to do it. Okay. This is kind of awkward for a few reasons. This is the best defensive option here. but it's anti-synergistic with bombs. So I think I'm not going to go for it. This is one of the best relics in the game if you can pop it, but it's a bit awkward for me to pop it right now. And this is good with a bomb build, but normally in its own right would be the worst one here. I think I'd take choke mod and just lean towards the bombs more. Because I think it's not Prime Slime. You know, Prime Slime can actually go kind of crazy. Because I'm not going to take Swaltub at this point, because creating bombs is like... It's so anti-synergistic, it just destroys pegs, right? It's a peg destruction-based build. And actually, peg destruction is somewhat towards Bag of Orange pegs as well. So I think it's between Sash and Choke mod, but I'm actually in such a strong position right now. I think it'd be a bit awkward for me to make the Sash of focus work. Not impossible, but awkward. So I think I'm just going to take the damage, which also is pretty good in the mole fight. I'm going to use Super Boots as well, because if I miss the elite, so be it. Okay, get my 10 health. I didn't quite get to 40 gold, which is a shame, but we could potentially buy an orb. That's a pretty big loss to not get this. But actually, everything else is not that bad. And also, the gunpowder is not essential for the bomb build. It'd be nice, but it's not essential. We could make something work regardless. Recon Bombulator, though, is, like, actually essential. Unless it shows up getting Dungeon Die, then we're taking it. This should be a good fight as well for the build. Very dense board. Bombs are good on it. Good. Just more bombs, please. Yeah, why not refresh the board? Good time. I can get the book club popping as well now. Also, if we can get Spinception at some point, which is a potential get, then when I set off one bomb, the fight is, like, theoretically over. We're just on a time, and I just need to live then. Dude, I mean, you can't argue with this right now. Look at how quickly I got through the red slimes. It was so quick. And the guy's dead if I hit one bomb. Actually, it should sandbag a little bit. Or try to. Alright, I failed to sandbag, but we got a decent chunk of change. And more importantly, we took no damage. Okay, I'm not taking Glass Half Ball on Transferency. That's not the winner's choice. Let's upgrade this. I'm going to not heal as well, I think. Because 76 health should be enough. So I'll upgrade this as well. Okay, we'll take the oboe. That's actually a really good compromise. I don't take the sash, I take the oboe. We get a defensive option. We're almost certainly not going to be on a crit build regardless of, like, you know, what happens now. Okay, we get some armor. So I'm going to buff the mole, I've accepted it. Maybe the worst place I could have put the bomb imaginable, by the way. We'll sandbag this shot since I am able to. Just in time for my piercing, the mole is now right in my face. I can't actually hit the refresh right now without a skill shot. I missed it. We're in trouble. Alright, we're good. I've made the skill shot. Thankfully, the mole has given me a nice bomb to, like, step on. How much damage is in this right now? 2-2. We ignore it. And we really should... I guess we should be hitting... I kind of want to hit the bombs right now. Okay, we did generate another bomb, but it's in a good spot this time. Mole, you're not attacking me yet? Alright, fine. I'll go for the bombs again. Did I do so little damage there? It's fine. It's fine. Again, good position for the bomb to be created. We just need to keep hitting bombs. We chase after bombs and we win this. Possibly need a refresh as well, to be fair, but... Mole, can you come towards me when I've got the good stuff? Alright, try and clear a path towards this refresh, which again, I'm just going to struggle to hit. At least the orange pegs are doing something, right? Alright, bomb kills the guy in front of me. Orange pegs is +3 damage at this point, which means now anytime I hit the tree, I'm buffing the tree, sadly. I think I need to do this as like an urgent priority. As funny as it is having orange pegs at 3 times. Again, I get the sphere just as the mole gets to my face. I think we're gonna get through this, but like, it's actually quite close. Not helped by having horrible, terrible 3 times, I think, in a row now. Can you not? Ah, these bomb generations! Crazy! Okay, never mind. It's actually phenomenally good placed, and actually the poison's gonna get him. I killed everything on the board. Nothing lives. We went to Hull of Gold. I say nothing's good here. Maybe I do grab an Inferno just to, like, help get the bombs going. Yeah, actually, I think I will grab an Inferno, funnily enough. Very rare occurrence that me just get a raw Inferno, but I think it actually will go quite well. Every attack activated gets upgraded, but every attack has -4. Nope, that's not the type of battle we want to do. Attacks deal 2 times damage, but activated pegs get downgraded. Theoretically, this is actually pretty good with my build, because I want to turn my board into bombs is the actual dream. So who cares if I downgrade them? I'm going to turn into bombs at some point, smile. There is obviously a downside to this, that if I don't turn my board into bombs fast enough, I just lose. And then this is obviously, wait, we're not taking this. This is the safest option. I think we should probably just take the safest option right now and move on with life. It's also actually not that bad because I want to hit as many pegs as possible, and this helps me hit more pegs effectively. Or at least that's how I see it. We're fighting the worst boss with bomb build you could actually do, so we're actually in pain right now. I think that's the actual scientific term for it, is pain. It isn't impossible to beat this guy with the bomb build, though. It's not the hardest of hard counters, unlike, you know, the mole fight with single target. Ow, by the way. It's pretty bad, though. I basically need, like, an insane bomb build, and I know I can't get, like, the truly insane bomb build, because I can't get gunpowder, which is a kind of a necessity for the truly broken bomb build. You sound like a good one, though. How have I not set off a bomb yet? Whatever. Shock Absorber, you'll do something eventually. I guess we can... Oh, wait, it doesn't move, does it? We probably are going to go... Oh, fuck's sake, I hate... Ah! I'm going to have to miss, like, 2 tiles if I want the elites, which I really hate. Alright. There we go. A few bombs. Perfect. Good timing. Is there a gap? John Virgo, is there a gap? There is. Alright, we set off 2 bombs as well, so... Everyone's deceased now, right? Oh no, not quite actually. I need 1 more poison hit. We should actually sandbag though. Give me more money. Alright, the sandbagging shall stop. I'd rather not take any damage right now. Cool. Okay, if I want to get around the elite fight as well, I need to get infinite healing. That would be a solution to my bomb-based concerns. I think nothing here helps me. Go right. Interesting you put the Archer in the Vanguard slot. Let's see how that goes for you, Archer friend. That's what I thought. Okay, we are also approaching, like, problem number 2 for my build. If there aren't a lot of bombs on the board, my build actually doesn't work right now. I know I can generate the bombs, but it's too slow. So I'm hitting a point now where I need to also get more bombs, basically. Anything that has a bomb synergy needs to get in the sack. Fine, it's all good. Big piercing. And the Archer's not going to shoot me because he's dead, but also the Archer wouldn't shoot me anyway because he'll move forwards. I actually need to consider concentration as well because I do actually need healing. It's kind of not good with a bomb. Sorry, I need refreshing. It's not great with a bomb build because the bombs also shell to the refresh potentially, but I think I'm getting desperate at this point. So I'll grab it. I don't think I'll upgrade it, but I'll just grab it. I'll take a heal as well for some safety. And to boot me. Many armors, please. Ideally, all the bombs as well. Alright, actually a pretty good shot. I'll give myself this. This is good. We generated 32 armor, which I didn't really think about. Kinetic meteorite plus the book glove is a synergy as well. How many bombs did I set off there? 3-3. You're actually better than a pebble. I'll take it. Albeit it's kind of irrelevant. I'm really after the bombs. Can you stop hitting the refresh, please? I need to get to these bombs. That's fine. There we go. Sadly, the Tin Can Man is going to shoot me again. 14 armor. Try and get the refresh and the bomb at the same time. Perfect. Probably should be targeting a better enemy here, although the bomb's going to kill him, right? Nope. Honestly, I didn't know what his health was. Like, I literally couldn't see it through the sheer amount of junk on my screen. Okay, like 2 more bombs in this battle. Or 1 juicy sphere. I tell you what, Book Club, you actually pulled your weight this battle. And they're taking a lot of damage without you. I think we should heal. And I really want to fight the elite, so we'll take the elite fight. This is probably the best fight I could actually ask for. I'm still a bit concerned, but I don't know. I think single target enemies I'm pretty bad against right now, so I can't really complain. And I'm approaching the point now where I actually might need to pivot to something. If I see something I can break the game with, I need to, like, go down that line. Because the bomb build ain't cutting it right now. Alright, what are you, by the way? 1-1 still? Goodbye. Get out of my face. I need this guy to perish. Alright, well that's not ideal. Let's put it that way. Okay, we got the refresh at the very least. And I got the bomb in front of it, which was causing me some problems. But you're going to heal the guys now, right? No, he's going to attack me again, actually. Honestly, that's actually a good result for me. Sphere, I believe in you, buddy. Do hundreds of damage. Who do you think you are? I am the board, please. I beg of you. Unironically good enough. I'll take it. At least the elite up, but... Wait. I forgot it doesn't go out through everyone. It has got a limit. fine. Oh, this white mage. I'm desperately trying to set the bombs off just to kill him. I should refresh the board. Come on. Okay, well, we've got a bomb here. I'm actually a bit concerned I'm not going to kill the guy in front either, actually, in time, now that I look at things. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble. We're going to die, actually. Turns out not having enough bomb build is actually a bad thing. Okay, we get one shot at it. It's with a pebble. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Honestly, I don't know. We're basically doomed. It's the issue of going for bomb build, like on the first floor. I guess I should have pivoted. I say I should have pivoted. Honestly, I don't know. There was actually nothing I could do, I think. It was just a really bad run. The elites were in bad spots. I guess I should have taken an orb that scaled me at some point, just in case I didn't find any bomb relics. Which is what happened. This is actually heinous, this opening. I'll think the round guard is the best of the bad bunch. It's a bad bunch, actually. That's speaking heresy. The round guard's good, but as the first item, it's not very good. As like the 5th or 6th item, it's pretty good. But again, it doesn't say I do more damage, therefore I don't like it. In the early game. We should try the terrible here, because I need some peg destruction right now, and also bomb activation. This is good at both. And the only other thing that gives me a bit of heart on the last run as well is if we'd taken the Sash, we still would have lost. I just wasn't in a place to win. Alright, we need the refresh. Insane crit pity doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. We're probably gonna get beat up a bit here. Yeah, we are. Oh no, round guard. Never mind. Well done, round guard. I've never said anything bad about you at all. Who am I fighting? Sorry. Leshy. So we'd like Leshy tech. Ideally. If we get the dungeon die, this is actually pretty good with the dungeon die. Only pretty good though. Not run-winningly good enough. I think I will grab a book club again, though. Just because I think the Dago is so actually garbage that you almost have to grab something on the first event, especially when I'm going for an elite pretty quickly. This is not good. I think Complex Claw is the best option here, just because it gives me, damage, but very specific damage. Decoy would have been possibly better had I got damage earlier, but I didn't. Kind of steps on the toes of the round guard a little bit as well. Not completely. I do quite like it, but yeah, was not what I needed right now. Alright, we're gonna play this game? Sure. Theoretically possible to do this without taking damage. Mainly because I got the buckle orb. Alright, it's not possible for me to do this without taking damage. That's not very good. Smile. Ah! Just keep rattling it down here until I can hit the... Actually, let's build this peg out, and then I can hit the refresh. God damn this game. Okay, currently we're not taking damage, but no, we're taking damage, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I guess I didn't power slide it quite properly, because otherwise I don't think I would have got that weird bounce on it. Please don't go wrong. Actually, you know what? I'll do this. How have you missed the crit? Okay, I mean, I know how you missed the crit. You bounced too much, but... This is a horrible fight for this one. I actually might not kill you before the reload. Which would be really brutal if I don't. Alright, never mind. We're good. If only Book Club was not level 1. Maybe that would have been the actual true solution to this. Alright, we have to upgrade the Book Club, I think. I wouldn't actually mind this. I don't love it, but it's good against Leshy. Unfortunately, I'm fighting an elite before then, so we have to take the thing that makes me better for the elite, otherwise I'll die to the elite. We're gonna possibly die to the elite. It's not a bad crit though to start with. Hang on, we might be able to work with this. I have very little piercing, as in I have no piercing. But maybe I can just absolutely blow these guys up, we're good. I could do, okay, I was gonna say I could do the refresh here, but yeah, didn't get it. Smile, so alright, we just need to get some bombs and just keep digging my way to the refresh. The refresh is actually the be-all and end-all of this. We also got Round Guard to protect me for the reload turn. Reload. Huge. Okay, it's doable. Kind of. Fuck, I didn't want to hit the power slide. Although I say this, I should discard next turn, shouldn't I? Yeah, okay. We'll take the damage. We won't take the damage. I'll be disappointed by my crit, and then we'll cry. I think I need the refresh again to win this. If that peg wasn't there, it would have been so cinematic there, hitting the refresh. Honestly, this is just a perfect example of this fight. It's just too early for me to do this one. I mean, I think we're going to win, but it's like, we're going to take too much damage in doing so, that it probably wouldn't be worth it. I was so close to not taking another 10 damage, whatever it was. More than 10, I think. 13 damage. Yeah, it's going to be so rough from here. I do win, though. I've got a crit-related thing, but it doesn't mean I can't... I can still take the abrasion, I guess. This isn't a strong enough synergy, and the abrasion is really good. So is go for the eye circle, though. I need piercing. I could take both, but, like, I would probably die. I'm going to take that and then heal, and we'll see where the world takes us. I'm actually going to take this. Again, don't get locked in on being a crit build. We've got +0/+1, who cares? It's nothing. That's literally turning off one of the Crucible effects. That's all I've got. Which actually, if it was certain Crucible effects, would be an insane relic, but not just one crit damage. It's not worth. Okay, we're actually not taking any damage right now because I put up 6 armor. Alright, well, I tried to rattle it in there to give me a bomb. You know what? I might try that again. Nice. 2 bombs? Okay, we get the artillery plants. And some decent damage onto the old tree stumps. I'll get my refresh as well for killing guys. And again, another bomb gets me another kill. And we are guaranteed to get a bomb here. Very good. Which will refresh the board again. Now we can kind of sandbag, potentially. And by sandbag, I mean I can't actually do anything else other than hit bombs. So I'll get gold and aim for bombs. Smile. And then 20 damage. Okay. When I said 20 damage, I didn't mean exactly 20 damage. We could have, like, played it around a little bit there. Okay, we are getting stuff towards a crit build now. Crits of Balas is interesting. I think we're going to die because I had such a poor fight. But we'll see. I'm getting like the bare minimum of the crit build now. You scare me. You might just kill me. I have to take the hammer. I think this will kill me at this health. If we get ambidextrous as well, this is actually quite good. It's moderately good if we get ambidextrous. I'd rather go left here, but it's hard to go out this fight left. It's not the end of the world. Actually, it might even be better. I get a guaranteed heal this way if I want it. Alright, we're going to discard this because I desperately need the armor to not get plinked by the spiders for the entire battle. Bombs, please. I'll take it. 2 bombs is pretty good. Obviously, would have preferred 3, but I guess don't be greedy. We don't need to sphere tech right now because I actually want to take out these bats, which we will do. Nearly do. Please don't let the other bat hit us. I've been so good this fight. I've played so nicely. I actually need to get the bomb for this to happen. Alright, we're fucked. We're gonna take some damage. Just clear past the bomb. Stupid spider. Alright, we got the bomb, so the spider's dead. Actually, yeah, I think everyone's dead. Yeah, everyone's dead. We do have to fight Leshy as well at some point. Has not escaped me just yet. I'll heal so I've got a chance for the elite. I need a perfect elite battle to get out of this. I have somehow not cleared a path towards the left either. But it's pretty unlikely that was going to go wrong. I think we have to take enhanced gunpowder. It's a bit of Leshy tech. It's not perfect, but it is like kind of Leshy tech. The economy right now doesn't matter. I mean, it's bad, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to die before that happens. Also, it might help me get through the elite fight. I don't know how to feel about this. Probably good, but if we got the crit, it would have been so nice. It's still okay. I actually completely forgot it immediately, and I've got gunpowder now. It's still okay, but alright, we should actually fire this off, I think. And now we're kind of against it. I really need to get the bomb, but it's actually quite awkward to get the bombs now that I'm refreshing after every single kill. So it might honestly be better to just not do that. Ow. Armor generation, please. I need all of it. How have you bounced out? Okay, that actually might be the thing that cost me. I need to do like infinite damage and infinite armor there to stand a chance. I can't get to the bombs and I can't hit the crit, so I think it's over. I see a drain with my name on it, basically. Even the round guard isn't saving me here. I need a better crit than this if I'm going to fire the eye circle. Fuck you. Okay, we'll just pray for the crit. Never mind. I'll just bounce straight out again. Really that? How did that happen? That felt like actually not possible. Like, it accelerated after the first bounce. And if it actually done it, I might have been able to get out of this. No, I can't. Just let me leave. just one time, give me something that does damage. That's all I ask for. Like, just give me something that lets me, like, feel happy about things. Unicorn Horn actually sucks. Sorry, Unicorn Horn enjoys. I'm gonna go in on you again. It has its uses, obviously. Like, it's something you would be happy to get later, but right now, I just don't care. I need something that just says do more damage, otherwise the elite will kill me. This is too slow. Like, again, this could be really good in the end game, but it's garbage now. This is pretty good now, to be fair, but I don't know. I just don't know. It's like okay, but it risks misnavigating. All that jazz. Where are we going? Right. Okay. We have got a later elite this time than we normally do, which is both good and bad. It's bad because it gives me less opportunities, potentially, assuming there's only 2 elites I can get now, of getting the dungeon die, which is the whole point of me doing the exercise. But it might be positive because I won't just take 60 damage on the first fight and just instantly fall over. Well, that was actually anus. Well, I say that, it's not a minute. We might have to make infinite money here. By infinite, I mean actually very finite amounts of money, but a lot of it. Honestly, if we'd misnavigated that, it wouldn't have even been a bad thing, I think. We got 28 gold, by the way, which is actually disgusting. What did it cost me? The ability to buy an orb is what it cost me. I don't feel that good about this either. I meant to activate one of the bombs, not set 2 of them off. So we're gonna have some issues killing these guys now. Also, apologies to anyone that wanted me to do the same thing again with gold, but I can't. I don't actually have the time to do it. I'm actually just trying to maximize my damage right now. This looks stupid, but this fight actually could cost me like 20 health now. This fight's going to cost me like 20 health. I really need to hit the crit here. Yeah, okay. We're actually in trouble. Because I set up 2 bombs with the horrible immediately. All the gold I got between battles is going to be wasted on me healing. Alright, we're not sandbagging because I actually can't afford to. I kind of hate this map. It's not that I think it's necessarily hard, but if you don't get the bombs off at the right time, it does put you in a little bit of a weird situation. That's currently what I'm experiencing right now. A very weird situation. I can't hit more than like 1 peg. And I can't hit the refresh. I can't hit the crits when the dagger comes up. I don't think I've ever taken this much damage in this fight. It's actually preposterous. To be fair, I don't know how often I've set the first 2 bombs off instantly. Jesus Christ, we're out. Okay, it's not so bad, so I forgive you. I will level that all the way, actually. Hang on a minute. What am I doing? Sorry. I forget duplication event. Think about it. I wouldn't mind the swole top. I'm just gonna upgrade it. But the swole top with this could go actually pretty hard right now. But I would always feel bad if I didn't. If I get duplication event and I didn't duplicate a level 3 one, it's basically minus 50 gold. Alright, well it's not duplication, but actually it's pretty good. We'll take the forge this time because I've got healing. I really want to go left, but it's not the end of the world if we go right. So I guess I lied. I would like to go left, but not really like to go left. It'd be more optimal, I think. Okay, don't kill me. Please. Please and thank you. I've not really upgraded right now, so this could be a bit spicy. I say that, I've got like one of the best orbs in the game. Actually, I think I need to fire right now. This is where the swole top might have come in handy. Alright, pray for a good crit now is the next part of the chain. Okay, decent crit. Alright, we picked up a kill before the reload. That's not bad timing. If we can get another kill, obviously even better. I can't probably get the other kill. I would like to get the refresh. I'm actually just going to clear a path towards the refresh. I was so close to hitting it. Also quite close to doing 45. Please, one more. Thank you. Why are you at the bottom? Oh my god. That's a bit annoying. If we get out this fight above 45, sorry, I was gonna say 45, above 15 health, I'd be pretty happy. But actually, even if I get below that, I'm still fairly content. I think we've actually got a good standing right now. But I definitely could fuck up. And I can't heal anymore, so we actually just need to go for it. Perfect. Kind of. Not perfect. Ah! I want summoning circle. I can't take it. I'm sorry. Ah! Ah! Oh, God. The last video was a gardening one. I know. To be fair, it's the first time I've actually seen them today, so... Oh, God. If I got summoning circle into the Nosferatu, it's just so good. I'm gonna die, though. If I take 5 damage, I can't find Nosferatu off anymore. And I'm just worried about getting some very annoying enemies, for example. My sweet, I love you so much. I can't. I literally can't. I think it would be, like... I think you could... Wait. I really can't, because if I take it, I'll actually take 6 damage and I can't find Nosferatu and I lose. Okay, I figured out the pathway, which makes me happier. It's not that I had the opportunity to take you, I actually would have lost. I think I would have actually lost. I think I'm actually right. Salt Shaker is basically untakeable unless you actually have a way to gain max health. Duplication Station is always good, and Criticris is very specifically, like, okay if you're a crit build. I want a crit build, so we're taking this. We definitely want to go left, so let's go left. Alright, I'm very glad I made the decisions I made, because we can actually very, very realistically die here. Nice. Nice. Huge. Finally get this fight to actually be pretty good for a change. And what a time to do it. Actually, I may have done this too good. We'll see. Please do more than 15 healing. The multi-ball as well. You know what? I'll take it. 26 is not bad. Then we take a bomb. Very rare that I don't finish this fight with just the bombs, but... More importantly, I didn't take any damage, but also I healed. Very, very good. Okay, if we take Potion Bolt, we actually should go for Swaltop at some point. I think this will be the compromise. We'll take Potion Bolt. It gets instantly upgraded, that's right. I forgot about that nuance of my build. I just need some way to do more damage now, which I guess is always the case, but... Like, in particular, if I can make Nosferatu and the slimes better, then we're, like, actually good to go. I was about to say, surely you give me at least one of the bombs, you get me 3 of the bombs. I will not complain about that. I do need to get to the refresh pretty sharpishly. I'll try and do that. Ideally before the Nosferatu shot. Pain. I think we can make the heal up. Just about. Again, every little helps. I had multi-ball. Okay, they're actually awful slimes. It was not worth it. It was extremely not worth it, actually. Piercing would be nice. I actually should clear a path to the bomb. That's the win condition now. Okay, actually doesn't matter anymore. It does matter, actually. If we can hit the bomb, we should hit it. We'll take concentration. Ow, I'll heal as well. Okay, this could go wrong. I don't know who I want here. Possibly the tree enemy. Or the green testicle, sorry. Why did I say the tree? Oh, you know what? Actually, this could work. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This could be fine. That's a pretty good heal to start. Alright, hello, Keeper. I'm gonna risk it again. I mean, we just said people again don't fire it, but I've got this at duplication station level, so I think it's worth. I'm gonna try and kill the bat guy with the crit here rather than use this for the refresh purposes. Good damage. I will be firing this. Not quite on duplication either. I wouldn't mind getting to this Bob. Also the refresh, alright. I hate you, Gabe. I was like, I'm not convinced I'm hitting the refresh here. Okay, that's what gets me the refresh. I'll smile, I guess. Okay, we have some issues here, obviously. As in, like, I'm probably going to die before anything else happens. That's the issue I'm going to have. I can't find Nosabatu. Don't get excited. Stupid game. I can't do it. I don't think there's enough damage. How's the multi-ball done that? No! I'm dead. It's such a fucking... I hate this fucking character. What's worse is my own fault. I said the tree enemy. I didn't mean the tree enemy. I meant the green testicle. God damn it! It's so painful. All right, training weight. If I take training weight, I have to be on a must circle build, which is not great as this character because actually you don't get the full must circle package, so it's actually not great. But maybe I just do it and find any sort of must circle and pray, and hope we don't get the mold. Because if we get the mold, then it makes the build actually dog shit. Or I can just take Rousing Guard, which is like always good, but not in the early game. Or I can take this, which is often bad. Just, honestly, let's just hard A for some sort of scaling build. I'm done with this. All these shenanigans. You know what? I'll do this time so I don't accidentally set off all the bombs instantaneously. Well, ironically, this fight killed me on the previous run. I would actually still be on the previous run but for this fight. Which is a crazy thing to say, but I took 20 damage here and I never actually recovered from it. Okay, I got my 25 gold. I'd like to now leave with my health intact, please. Alright, see you later, Keeper. Okay, it's not too bad. Maybe we'll get 11 here. Okay, we do get 11. And almost all the gold. Right, anything that says must circle in I should take. I'm not taking Oh My Gob. I know it's, like, good in the early game, but I refuse. I refuse. It's the slime, which is kind of awkward as well with the must circle build, because it's actually not great. I say it's not great. It's okay. Okay. Depends on what you get as your must circle enabler. I think I will take Ghost for the ice circle, even though it's, like, again, somewhat anti-synergistic, but it's a piercer, kind of. And I need piercing. Even if it's not the mole, I need piercing. Oh, fuck's sake. The refresh is really bad. I was about to say the artillery part in this battle is pretty bad news. It's now extremely bad news. I'm probably going to get hit for it twice now, I think. You know, I would have gotten away with it too if I just grazed that bomb. Also, if it went for these meddling plants. I'll try and ricochet off it. Nice. Okay. Saves me 3 damage. Okay, that's not how I drew that up, but I'll take it. It's actually better than how I drew it up. We're gonna get our ass handed to us a bit, but that's often the case in this fight. This is a hard battle. Are we out? We are out. Okay, that's good. That's kind of good. Slime stuff is not only good. We've already got to go for the ice circle. This is generally speaking awful at any time in the game, especially not as this character. Ether Wheel is pretty good, but I think I just upgrade this again. And we probably want another battle, if anything. Try and go for the ice circle to level 3, which will make it better against most fights. Or most elite fights. Cool. Just get Horrible Terrible for every single battle. Okay, we're going left, right? Yeah, we're going left. That's right. It's actually left, but you know what I mean. Alright, I'll just check infinite damage if you don't mind from 3 spiders I couldn't possibly ever kill in 1 turn. All shooting me for 1 damage at a time. Targeting the wrong enemy here, which also doesn't really help with matters. Show me a crit. Okay, it's a crit. Clear up the bottom side. Now back to the bats. Now it's just you and me. Please kill on the next attack. Come on, angles. Nice, okay. We're out. I took a lot of damage there. I do get a docked up though for the pleasure of this. I think I will take the docked up. I always forget, it's not removed right anymore. No, it just is a 0-1 to start with. That's okay. We have time on our side, maybe, possibly. Probably not though. I can't guarantee the crit, so I'm not going to go for it. Honestly, I want to be a greedy boy here. I kind of want to kill everything on the board and then give myself some time to farm. Oh my god, there's a spider in this fight. That is extremely rude. Alright, there is no longer a spider in this fight. Gold farming time, hopefully. Okay, the fight is over. Nope, not taking you. I have to go left as well, which I didn't really consider. I probably should have considered, but I didn't. I'm gonna upgrade you. I might live to regret this because it's actually not more damage, but I'm gonna hope that it's a kind elite. AKA, don't be the tree fight. I think this is okay. And actually, this opening is fine, because normally the first shot is not great here, because I just want to activate bombs. I'll take it. 32 health. We're cooking again. Basically, just wasted a shot, but that's fine. Now, just dig out these bombs and set them all off, and we're good to go. Right, one bomb. Somehow I need a miracle to set the other two bombs off. Alright, never mind, we're not going to get the miracle. We actually have another problem as well that's going to rear its head fairly soon. I can't get the refresh right now. It's not the immediate concern, I will say, but it should be a concern fairly soon. Okay, now it's the concern. That's a great crit, by the way. Just to put a bit of blindness on the guy and to pick up some kills. Hang on a minute. Let me just... Oh my god, I didn't hit one of the two pegs I wanted. Ah! I was going to say, let's just clear a path towards the refresh. You know what? I'm taking this damage. That's actually good enough. Hits me. The blind 4% actually triggered. You're my hero, crit. Huge. Okay, we've actually recovered. We gained more health from this battle than, you know, we expended. Another doctor is interesting, but no. I think that's too much. I just don't have the money for it, basically. Although that's suddenly, like, things interesting. Oh, King of the Arts. I can't get it anymore, sadly, but... Normally I would grab Essential Oil, because I feel like this is better for the Must Circle build. I guess it is what I should grab, actually. Yeah, I should just grab it, even though it's... The problem with this is, if I grab this, none of my relics do anything. But to be fair, if I grab this, none of my relics are doing anything. If I grab this, none of my relics are doing anything. So, it, like... What do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? It's like they've said, make one of these 3 delicious-looking cakes, and then, like, I turn, you know, it's Ready, Steady, Cook or something, I open my bag, and inside is just, like, I don't know, a pound of flour, and then also, like, a bag of gravel. Like, what am I, you know, what I'm meant to do with this? It doesn't work yet. Give me Essential Oil, though. If I'm going to make this work, I'm probably going to take the thing that causes me to take self-damage and gain Must Circle. They're probably the combo wombo I'm going to get. By which logic, I will need to be able to get more armor, which means I probably should grab a book club if I see one. You're none of those things. You're interesting, though, because... Oh, fuck, it's too late now. If I'd got Hero's Backpack into this, then actually suddenly the run becomes 1. Or potentially becomes 1. If I get the double Pernus event, or the double Obelisk event, whatever you want to call it, the Obelisk would actually trigger the Hero's Backpack and actually would do damage from the get-go, which would be actually disgusting. But I'm not going to get it, so I'm not going to bother. You know what? Shoot for the moon. Let's give me another question mark tile. Okay, the relic does do something. Nothing offensive, though. It's just a who's who of like, oh, this relic could do something later. It can give you a small amount of value over the course of an entire run. Isn't that good? Sad thing is, I think I actually should take Orbits here. I think this actually doesn't do enough for me for the slime fight, and it's the slime that's going to kill me right now. Maybe I do just grab it, though. Ah, screw it. I'll just grab it. Help me in fights along the way. One thing, though, needs to actually work against the slime, otherwise we're just going to lose. Alright, immediately I'm happy about my decisions. This fight's way easier with the bombs pre-activated. You know what? Let me just chill for a sec. Okay, never mind. It's because I let me chill for a second, but I've done legitimately nothing. I'm just trying to set up a potential shot where I heal and set up the bombs. I'm actually kind of fucked up here. We'll see. All in all, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, it's better than fine. Kind of not the way I drew that up, but I'll take it. None of you generate bus circle. None of you... You're also anti-synergistic. It's actually absurd. I could have handpicked things that are, like, less good together. I think we carry on. Oh. Artillery plan, can you leave me alone, please? Of all the enemies you can get put onto your board, these guys and the spiders are, without a shadow of doubt, the worst. Alright, you're dead. Alright, time for some sphere tech. Remind as well, you can't blind these bats, so... The go for the eyes isn't really that useful, actually. Hopefully pick up another kill here. I don't... Oh my god, I didn't even pick up my kill! This is not great. Obviously, like, this is still not great, but... I think the docked up firing was completely worthless there. Sphere tech him. Too close to sphere teching, it turns out. Alright. We live and we learn. This fight. Alright, we're out. We didn't get put into purgatory. I have to take the swap. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. I can take both. Let me take this first. Yeah, we'll take both. And that's actually a reasonable, like... It's basically a reasonable compromise. I get my armor generation, which will be nice for this. Also, I've now got protection for when I get the... if you take damage, you get mud circle type things. Also, I now just increase my damage via Swalt Orb. I'm just going to just send it immediately. Which also works pretty nicely with this, and works pretty nicely with this. There's a plenty amount of logic going on right now, I think. Possibly? Who knows? Maybe I'm not the best source of information for this. Maybe my introduction when people like give me help and I was like, oh, I've played this game for 400 episodes, I don't need help. Perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe I just fluked my way to 400 episodes of progress, beating C20s every single character. Perhaps it's just a case of stolen valor. Smile. Maybe I didn't deserve any of this. What is this? Whatever. I just noticed they're terrible, horrible, and docked up together, which is actually a pretty bad combo wombo. Alright, just try and kill the guy in front, and then we're probably okay. Yeah, anyone that was good at the game would have done it in 50 episodes, not 400. I apologize. Iron Peg honestly wasn't a challenge. Like, if you just boot the game up, like, you'll do it first time. I think I'll take this up a level rather than the Squall Tub and give me a bit more defensive options. Also, like, this at level 1 on the slime fight will actually do nothing. At level 2, it probably won't do anything, to be fair, but... Okay, the actual situation here is not that bad. I don't love that I keep getting docked up into Horrible, but I'll forgive the game for the opening being actually pretty good here. If we can docked up into Refresh, we're actually laughing. Huge. Now, give me a good crit. Wait, don't give me a good crit. Now I'll give you a good crit. Cowards. I think I'm actually going to just take this regardless. Nice. So nice. I might get hit here. I may also not get hit here. Nice. Okay. Monumentally big. Don't want to take poison just purely because I'm fighting this guy. No. I really like to get my bus circle enabler. Again, I don't need to do it though if we can't find it. I think I just take this because it's the better option. I don't have any more crits for this to work, so it's going to be unlikely to actually proc properly. And I don't think in the long run my build will be crit focused. And also I've got a spare refresh. If I didn't have to spare refresh, I might have considered the middle option. I'm going to believe. Give me another good crit after this. I remember to graze that. Nice. Normally I say, you know, this is the worst order imaginable. Actually, we've had basically the best order imaginable so far. It's all been very kind to me. Even the blindness at 6%, which may never proc here, but I've given it a chance to proc. Now, I've just realized where the refreshes are, so it's maybe not the kindest thing. No, man, I can hit the refresh, turns out. Turns out everything's good. Everything's so rosy right now. Actually insane how rosy things are. I'm gonna try and, okay, I was gonna try and buff as much in the middle as possible because I think we're gonna be going there in a second. I don't love where the left refresh is, but I can't get everything I want, right? Can I get the bomb here? Okay, I got the bomb a bit too cleanly. I was hoping I'd get the bomb maybe into the other refresh to sort it out, but... Alright, I guess we can try again. All I want here is the refresh before the Docked Orb. I can still make this work, though. Right, that's all the healing we're getting. I'm so close. Fuck, that's not good. That's extremely not good. I think I'm gonna lose. I can't get my refresh. There's two on the board and I can't hit them. That's actually misery. Well, it's kind of my fault, actually. It wasn't my fault. Even if I'd not done the stupid Dagob shot, I recognize in the Dagob shot I had to do like something special there. Otherwise I was gonna lose. To be fair, none of my relics actually synergize. That's what killed me. Literally, my relics do nothing. Except for the last one. Alright, when I started today and said like, oh, we're gonna get the dungeon die today, I'll walk in, we'll get it. I've not left the first floor, have I? Oh no, I've left the first floor one time. And I've not seen the dungeon die yet, at all. So... maybe when I said, we're going to do this before episode 400, I actually meant, like, 4,000. Maybe I should set the goal as 500. Right, we want to go right here. I would like to get the money, but... I was going to say, maybe don't greed too much. I'm not going to see piercing in, am I? It's the only piercing gob I'll ever see this run. Game, just go find something like in my nether regions and, you know, stick it in your mouth. You know the rest of it. I have to do this. What level was it, Elise? 2, okay. Because the chest could be the dungeon die. It's not. I'll take Prime Slime. It's at least somewhat defensive. Now that I've taken Prime Slime as well, I'm probably incentivized now to get Swalt Up or something like it. Especially with Adventuring, I could make a super healing green peg, potentially, if we get lucky. Wow, this fight's only got 2 bombs on it. Actually means this fight is a challenge, unlike it normally is. Especially if we can't hit the bombs. Honestly, just sandbag the shot. I need the money more than anything. Actually, that could be an interesting build. I never really considered having the ball lightning plus purple slimes, like, proccing off one another. I just noticed it then, it was actually doing it off one another, which is kind of interesting. And now I'm not going to take another one. That's actually ludicrous, but... we'll upgrade ball lightning again, I guess, because there's actually no better option right now. We might as well go left. Can you... Not worth it. If I knew it was a bomb build, I might consider it, but we don't know that yet. Alright, well, like... This is pointless. It's actually awful, especially against them all. We take Refresh Perspective. My relics, I will concede this time, do damage, so I'm actually getting stuff that's good. It's like, the only unfortunate thing is it doesn't really work against the ball, but... In a vacuum, this is a better run than I've actually had today. You can tell because I nearly just one-shot a tree. By a tree, I mean, why am I calling you guys trees? A plant. Alright, we two-shot the plant instead. Refresh me, please. Okay, you didn't refresh me, but honestly, you did some pretty good work beyond that. I'm just going to clear a safe path towards it rather than fuck around. I'm going to get hit again for this, but I kill you on the reload. Or before the reload, even. And we generate a healing slime. Okay, hang on a minute. We could leverage this into something else. I could leverage this into a terrible, horrible, in fact. And then missing the refresh entirely. Wasn't even the same postcode there. Oh my god. Please! I just want the refresh. Oh, fuck's sake. This actually is misery. Pure, unadulterated misery. I just can't hit it. Thank you, ball lightning. I didn't get the healing peg once there, which is preposterous. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal here because I'm actually at slight risk. Nothing here is particularly good, honestly. I might take the book club again because I'm forced to, but I really don't want to. But here we are. I'm gonna take it. It's... I don't know. It's awkward because, like, in theory, if I get bomb generation, which will make me better against the mole, this is really good. It would mean the mole is 1. This is probably better outside of that vacuum, because it will just give me more damage via crits. But it's really bad on the mole fight because it just doesn't really care. Unless I get, like, piercing. Maybe I'll look for piercing. Then this actually works with the buckler, but, like, it's hard to make any armor-based builds work as this character because it's, like, a huge pool of resources. So I think I'm going to take more crits. I think it's just the most sensible option. Do I want to take the dumbbell now? I think we'll just take tactical treat. Again, I shouldn't be, like, wholly against having both spin S and muscle circle in my build. We can pick and choose later. But when you have 3 crits on the board, you're like, okay, we're not, you know, we're not hitting the crit at this point, especially with ball lightning. It's just not happening. Can't hit that bob, can I? Ah! Let me just go right past the bob. Take 6 damage. Generate no armor. Try and graze the other bomb down here, which I think I can do. Okay, not how I drew it up, but I'll take it. I deserved it. I deserved a slice of luck there. Hoping to generate some healing slime, but we're not going to. Alright, we'll try and get out this battle without taking damage then. He says as he sandbags his shots. Okay, we're good. I should potentially take this as well. I'm oh, fuck's sake. I'm so bad against the mole now, though. I'm so swolly, but, like, I'm fucking awful against this guy. I think I fish for another thing. I might take glass half ball here. I'm just trying, like, transferency the tree or something. Alright, red W for the ball lightning here. I can probably just fire it and not worry about it too much because it has, like, tendrils that'll hit the bombs for me. Yeah, this is the other line. I might actually go down the line where I just killed the tree. Which is a line I basically never do because it's actually insanely stupid to do it that way. But insane is my middle name. Surname stupid. Second middle name Lee. Alright, bombs. I need you to come to the top again. I could refresh, I guess, and just go for my refresh-based build. The bombs are more consistent, though. That being said, the bombs are more consistent. Can you come to the top, please? There you go. And the loco. It's a good one. Should write that down, actually. Alright, what am I doing? I got distracted by and the loco, and forgot about the flowchart, which is just hit bombs. Fuck's sake! You got in the way. You know what? I'll get hit by the blue slime instead. It's just probably not a great deal, but... okay, we at least got money. We at least got money. Fully I've got my bus circle thing again and my bulwark generator now. That's good. Not been offered piercing since the first round, which is what I literally said was going to happen. I'll never see piercing ever again. And I have not seen piercing ever again. Alright, we'll chase the elite. And hope for transparency on everything. Otherwise, we are cutting down a tree, I think. I'm cutting down a tree with a spoon, I think. Because my build isn't that... Ah, see, my build's not that good. I guess if, like... I don't know. I was going to say, if we get the perfect scenario, maybe we can do it. I guess that's true of everything, though. I was just thinking, if we keep refreshing the board faster and faster and faster and hitting all the pegs, we do scale the board relatively quickly, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Alright, if you wanted a magician that misses all the pegs on the board, I'm your guy. Piercing, I'll take it. Not the piercing I wanted, but it's the piercing I'm going to get. Hopefully we can put an upgrade into this. I don't know if this is good or bad. I've got a funny feeling it's not great. It really depends if I generate like a healing slime here, which would make my life a little bit easier. You know what? I'll take that refresh. That's a good refresh. Bad shot afterwards, but it's a good refresh nonetheless. You give me many poisons, please. Ideally, the bomb as well would be pretty good. Okay, I didn't kill the plant this time in time for, you know, not getting shot by him, but it's still okay timing right now. Why oh why can I not hit my refresh? It moves around the board, I still can't hit it. Also, why oh why do I keep stripping off my... Why do I keep stripping off my blue slime? Healing slime! Oh, hang on a minute. Healing slime! Ah, it's so good, actually. If only I could have put a +10 on it, but that's still fine. The guy dead. Refreshment. I actually might pick up a kill here. Honestly, I wouldn't be that upset if I picked up a kill. Equally, I'm not that upset that I did pick up the kill either. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we actually generated more healing than the damage he dealt to me anyway. It's piercing again, but I really need to put the heal on the board, I think, more than take the Balestra. Sadly. Interesting, is what I'd call this. I think we have to take Spiffy Crit, because I'm going towards a crit build. Actually, there's a lot of interest here. I could take... Oh my god, I would take all of these if I could, but I obviously can't. This will give me more damage via the Lucky Penny. So it's like more scaling on top of the scaling I'm doing. Alien's Rock is interesting because like my force targeting of the tree with the lightning might get the mole as well, but I think the mole is going to like a tile back from that, right? So I think Alien's Rock is actually like bait. So I think it's actually this or this. This gives me scaling in the Spiness realm. But I'm not actually sure I want this just yet. Like, I don't know. It's actually really awkward because I think if you're going to make a build with the crit build really pop, you probably want both of these. Yeah, I think Spiffy Crit versus a tree as well. It actually... I talked about, you know, cutting a tree down with a spoon before. This actually turns into like a chainsaw. I'll take it. I think we might still lose this, by the way. All the positive vibes I've just been giving now. It's like, oh, we got a chance. I don't know if I've got enough health to play around with, but we'll see. It really depends on how Prime Slime treats me, I think, if we're going to win this. Also, where the refresh goes. Although this is not a bad opening. Okay, Green Slime immediately actually makes this fight very, very winnable. Because I can just hit it with Adventuring every single time now. And just turn it into a super healing slime peg. So I can make this battle last, like, for a long time. Again, I think if you're on the simulation on this fight, I mean, we don't want it, yeah, I guess I don't call it, but if you're on the simulation multiple times, I think there are many rounds where I lose this fight. But I think suddenly now I've got a possibility of winning this fight. And by possibility, I think actually the odds are in my favor now. Like, that's a +7 heal now, isn't it? Every time I hit it. That being said, I will take the crit this time. Oh, baby! Some huge damage into the mole. It might actually be... No, he's not dead. Good damage, though. Then, yeah, just heal me for 7, which is effectively what he kind of, like, did to me then. I guess it was more than 7, but still. Good damage. Good healing, sorry. Slaps me again. Alright, I said, you know, this fight's over. Can you stop trying to prove me otherwise? There we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. The bomb hits as well. And the fact they said we're going to chainsaw the tree down, I've really not done it. We are going to win the fight, though. So, who cares? Do I need refresh tech? I actually don't think I do right now. I think it's way more important that I get this leveled up, so I have piercing for the next floor. That solves the refresh issues, but I don't really want it. Because I think it's actually not very good with my build. It's moderately good with my build. It really depends if I get the potion, and I don't think I've seen the potion yet to triple the damage I do on refresh or crit tiles. I think this is way more safe. Suffering is good here. I'm not completely sold on it. I get the logic, but it just makes the battle slower. And I'm not super safe. This fight was like, not free, but it was easy because I generated a good healing slime. I can't easily generate the healing slime right now in the place I wanted to go. I'll scale out of control. I just won't, though. I have to hit every peg on the board at least once for me to, like, make up for the -4/-4. So I have to, like, hit everything on the board one time. How long do you think that takes? It takes, like, 2 or 3 shots to do that. 2's being generous, actually. It's, like, 3 to 5 shots before this is going to realistically happen. Yeah, just get some multi-ball. Sure. Just win the lottery. Why are you not a millionaire? Just win the lottery. Just win the lottery. It's simple. Oh, what? You're not a billionaire at, 18? Did your dad not buy you companies for you so, you could own real estate and, rent it out at about 800... I say 800. It's probably like 8,000% of the value the property's actually worth. What? You couldn't do that by 18? I can't remember the story of this is. Like, so it's a bit of a, bloke down the pub said this. I remember reading, like, an article of how, like, I bought my first house by 21 or something. They go through, I did bartending at university. Is clearly from the American standpoint. Did bartending at university. I went to, like, a good university. I got, like, a 4.0 GPA all the way through. And then, like, the bit where, like, it's, like, paragraphs and paragraphs, paragraphs. Penultimate paragraph, it's like, oh, yeah, my father bought me, like, 8, like, lakeside properties, and I became, like, basically a landlady of those properties. And I, from the money I made from this, then I bought my own property. It's like... Oh, sorry. Geez, I don't know what I was thinking there. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I think this is really scary. I think this is the way I lose this run if I take this, or it's one of the ways. The only thing I'll say in its positive is I think with ball lightning it would actually be pretty good. But, like, is ball lightning a good enough thing to build the run around? The other thing I would say about it is if I can generate slime stuff, negatively charged slimes are actually not bad. You betting 100 bits? Alright. Sorry, I'm too busy making straw men. What Vine doesn't know is I've rigged the lottery. I'm gonna win. No, I'll try and actually win as well. This will be easy. Some severe doubt is occurring. Right, I need to refresh the board. I should shoot the sniper. Okay. works out quite nicely. I was going to say, I probably should hit the refresh before I do this. But yeah, as I predicted, the ball lightning is actually disgusting with all of this. Whoops, I kind of fucked that shit up. Never mind, I've been recovered from it. Where's my refresh? Right here. Hopefully this will get me there, but either way, we've got enough healing slime on the board now that we should probably just out-heal everything. Okay, cool. Still need to find the dungeon die as well. Okay, what are we looking for at the floor? Holy shit, there's only one elite. That's actually pretty nasty. I guess I go left and make sure I've got enough gold for the shop. In case I can buy this thing from the shop. I'm not actually sure I can, but... I think nothing else here really moves the needle for me. I don't think we do obelisk-related shenanigans. Yeah. I think in the short term, let me upgrade Swaltorb to get it going a bit faster, which means I get going a bit faster. And we'll go left. And take as many towers as we can. How to make myself 100 bits, the event. Honestly, at this point in the game, removing something might actually be more valuable. I've got the damage in theory. I just need the better orb quality. Another ball lightning wouldn't actually be bad right now either. If we get the duplication event, I might actually roll it now. Get 2 of these. The pebble situation would be a bit awkward still, but... if we can just, like, sort out the pebble situation, like, if we get rid of 1 more pebble before I duplicate everything, I think that would actually be, like, viable. Get the bombs. There is a healing slime there as well. I can start playing with that in a bit. Slightly awkward. It's fine. Now I get the crit, by the way. Come on, game. Which actually was really bad for me because it made this peg worse. Now I don't get the crit. Help. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. I will concede on you as well. The tactical treat did me like dirty as well. I was watching where that refresh went, and it was just inevitably in the center of a mass of pegs. All right, back to the beginning. Thanks for the 100 bits, Vag. You don't blame the ring. All I'm going to say is, if I didn't take the ring, I don't think we lose there. I might lose down the line, but not on that event. I really want to get my gold, but... mayhaps. 3 gold, please. Okay. There, look who I'm fighting. It's the slime, of course. Okay, slime build's not really good. Fortification is completely garbage. Yeah, I would have found the die anyway. never seen a sadder opening. But by the way, I say that this is the worst starting orb in the game. And I agree with it in a context. This is a starting orb as the Spinventer. I actually think this is worse than the Dag Orb, but the starting relic of the Spinventer that gives this +1/+2 makes this actually better. I think without it, this is actually worse than the Dag Orb, so I'm not taking it in this case. We'll just carry on. Which might mean before the Elite, I'm literally just playing as the base Peglin character, which basically means I'm going to lose. Alright, we have another bite of the cherry. Okay, well, all the pegs disappeared, all the pegs reappeared. Where am I trying to go here? It doesn't matter. Alright. Try to get back to the more bombs again, I guess. Did get to 50 gold. Actually kind of cooking right now. I don't mind this just to give me a bit more money. Yeah, I'm fine with taking one more hit there to just get a little bit of extra money. Okay, do I want to take Swashbuckler? A orb I almost never take. Or do I take a book club, which I think is actually just bad? I think I'm going to take the Swashbuckler, as sad as this is. I think it's actually better, especially upgraded, than the Dag Orb is. And as long as I get a single target elite, it'll actually be better for me than the Dag Orb. Which means I'm going to get the 3-plant fight. Just... I get this now. On the last run, this would have been potentially insane. I guess also it could have, like, hard thrown as well, but... I mean, I called it. I literally said we're going to get this fight. I'm going to try to get the crit. Alright, we're in trouble. Decent damage. I will concede that was good damage. I'm going to try and bounce this to the left and get the refresh later. I'm not killing the plant before the sorry, I'm not killing both the plants before the reload. I should kill the first plant though before the reload, which is like okay pace. Not good pace, but okay. Would love to get the bomb here. That's actually an insane try to get this bomb. I mean, it won't really matter in the whole context of the game, but it's still pretty nice. Because this won't do 160 damage. And then I'll get trolled by the game again and just not give me a good crit. I'm gonna use it to hit the refresh, I guess. We'll go for the crit. The worst thing was I knew it was going to happen. Alright, we're going to actually die here, it turns out. The Swashbuckler is going back in the box again for another 6 months. Refresh, please. Thank you. I unironically don't think the crit's been available to me once this battle. Actually, sorry, that wasn't true. The first time it was available. Since then, it's actually just smacked my face. I'm gonna live on 1 health, aren't I? Never mind, I got him. Okay, well, we kind of need Cobra Orb now. That's the synergy. It's an awful build, but it's the synergy. I think I need to take Prime Slime again. I think I need the defensive action, not the offensive action. I'm actually getting quite close to the insane bomb build, but missing all the bomb component. You kind of want this plus this to, like, make that actually hum properly. Safety Net is good for damage. But it's actually pretty bad with Swashbuckler. It's our anti-synergy. Kind of. Because the damage in Swashbuckler is based on the shot, not the pre-shot. Same with... the Cobra was actually kind of just garbage anyway. Alright, we'll take Prime Slide and just pray. You might say don't go for the other elite, dummy, you're gonna die. I say let's go for the other elite because we have nothing to lose. Again, I know, defense. Yeah. Equally, it gives me another win condition, it gives me scaling. Okay, you know what? This is actually the best fight I could have asked for. It's the one fight I could get out of without taking any damage. Probably. I actually forgot how the Copenhagen works there. I forgot it doesn't actually hit the gold pegs. Swashbuckler, you're like really like primed for success now if we can get round to you. Spoilers, I can't. Alright, it's time to die. Goodbye, Cruel World. I was so close. The irony is I left him on 25 health. If the ordering was different, then I actually win that fight, astonishingly. Okay, I think this is basically junk. This is obviously good, but not in the early game. I might actually just take Well Done Steak. Give me a little bit of defense. Give me a bit of healing. Give me gold. Does anyone live? Oh yeah, the one slime that's not on the board is living. Guess you two guys are gonna live as well. Sure. We don't really care where we go here, so we've just found some gold. I'll send it. I only need 5 damage. Okay, it's exactly lethal. That's not bad. We are fighting the boy. The Molly boy. Molly. Yeah, that's bad. I can tell you right now, that is not good for us. I think Believation Slime is a meme. And not a good one. It's one of those not very funny Marga memes where it's like, that's just mean-spirited. It's not actually funny. It's early, but we could go for negative build, smile, with True's company. Basically, everything here is bad. Versus the mole. So it's like, why bother taking it? Well, if I don't take it, I'm going to take too much damage getting to the mole that I will die. So I guess I'll take the option which is like the most neutral. Like, it doesn't pull me in any direction. It's just like... I don't know what to call it. It's just chicken, I guess. The chicken of Peglin. The buckle orb. Not really offensive any way, shape, or form. It's just sort of like an orb. Okay. Alright, I think I set a record for the amount of times I hit the refresh so far this battle. Which is funny, because now it's in a position where I can't really hit it, but... I'll start digging it out, I guess. Think I can hit it now? I cannot. Alright, we won't greed this shot. I could do, but I won't. Just let the guys hit us. And now hopefully we're back on track again. It depends how the refresh goes for us, but... And the crit, I guess. Just give me my refresh. It's fucking battle. I can't even complain. I hit the refresh so many times on the power slide, but... Like, most of the times it was just completely worthless for me. We're dead, basically. This fight's killed me. I've taken too much damage from it. The steak ain't gonna do anything for me. I need actually like a lobster dinner to do anything from this. Fuck, and I missed it. I had the refresh. Maybe if it hit the refresh, there's a chance to recover from this, but... It is over. I'm just in a drain. I'm in a drain without a float. And I can't swim. I have to take this. Am I a lobster enjoyer? No, not really. I'm not really a big seafood person, to be fair. So the real answer is I'm not a lobster enjoyer because I just don't eat lobster. I'm not sure I've ever eaten lobster either. I've eaten prawn, which, if we get like a special fried rice, I would never pick it out, but I would never buy a prawn-based dish. I just think there are nicer options. I've had crab before, but again, similar thing. It's like, it's fine, but there's nicer options, I think. So I never like wanted to go the whole hog since I've had, you know, prawn and didn't really fancy, and I've had crab and I didn't really like fancy that much. I never like then pulled the trigger on trying lobster. It just seemed like a poor investment for me. But maybe like lobster's like delicious. I haven't put crab and prawn to shame. I doubt this is 80 damage, but I'm just gonna take it. It's at least piercing. 40 plus a bomb though is actually pretty big. It saved me like 27 damage or something. I don't really bloody artillery plants are here, but it's more than normal, that's all I'll tell you. It's 15 damage. Shrimps, insects of the sea. Yeah. Alright. Kind of tastes like the insects of the sea as well, if I'm going to be honest with you. You only eat fish from the sea. I mean, the real thing for me is I just don't eat fish that often. Again, anytime I've eaten fish, I'm like, yeah, this is fine, but it's not like beef. It's not like duck, which is delicious. That's probably the closest to a fish I eat. I like duck a lot. And there's only so many proteins I feel like I need to have that I just don't worry about it too much. I guess if I went to a seafood place, I might actually have like some small issues, but I just don't go to a seafood place. I live inland, so I don't need to worry about it. Which actually might be the other reason why I don't really go for seafood. I'm living inland in an, you know, an island nation. I'm not getting the best of the fish, right, if I get any. Albeit my parents do actually go through like I don't know if other countries have this, or if it's like, in fact, I don't even know if this country has it that much. I mean, we do obviously have it because we have it. But they're like a bit like the milkman, where they deliver, you know, like milk door to door. My mother sees someone, or sees someone, she's like got someone that comes around and is the fish man basically. So rather than buying fish from the supermarket, she like puts an order thing through with the fishmongers. And like the fishmongers will like get it at the market and then like deliver it from the market straight to a door without going to like a middle person. So she gets it for cheaper. Which actually is like probably the quickest way you can get the fish to your door. And still, despite this, I'm like, I could just have some chicken nuggets. That's where my palate is. You can only get duck as a seafood if someone pesters you about it. I mean, I think it was... What wasn't a 1 damage? Cool. Big rollers. I think... Wasn't it something like the church... I think the church says that a beaver is a fish for the sake of Good Friday and eating fish on Good Friday. You're allowed to eat beaver. Which isn't a joke. I mean, it kind of is a joke, but, you know, it's not like a joke about pleasuring a woman. Obviously, the church would know nothing about that. Alright, hang on a minute. Maybe I should stop before I offend the entirety of the Christian faith. I might take a heal here, because I actually have no other... I don't have many other ways of healing. All right, we should sandbag the first shot, ideally. All right, too many sandbags, maybe. I also wanted to have access to this bomb, but... Oh, well. We'll trigger a bit of damagios. Come on, stop hitting the refresh! It's all about putting in loopholes. Yeah, it always makes me laugh when... I say it makes me laugh. It makes me cringe, actually, but... It's kind of a different story. But when you hear about things of, like, what the... I think it's like... I can't remember if it's Amish now or Mormons. I'm mixing the Amish and the Mormons up right now. But they do... I think it's Mormons. I might be wrong. But, like, they have certain sexual acts they do where it's like... I can't remember what it's called anymore. Someone probably knows in the chat. Someone, like, has seen the same story as me. Where it's basically just grinding against one another. And it's like, oh, well, you know, as long as, like, there's no, like, skin-to-skin contact, it's fine. God doesn't know. Like, yeah, your omnipotent being that, like, created all reality isn't a way you're trying to, like, get it off. But not in, like, a normal way. Sure, okay. I just like the idea that there's a, like, you know, God up in heaven that is like watching down going, fuck, these guys, they got me. There's a loophole. There's a loophole in life. I never closed that loop. I forgot about this in life. Oh my God, I'm such a fool. What a mistake to make. Fucking Plinkus Dinkus sat up there. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to put this fight as the first of the two fights. It's actually impossible to do this fight unless you do the Paladin without taking 20 damage. Fuck. Oh my God. Anyway. Again, I don't really want to get in trouble with the Mormon church either. Maybe God finds it hilarious. Maybe. Maybe that's all we are. Maybe we're just like to humor him. Maybe it's like they're getting like a, I don't know, a hamster or something. I'll just create the universe. That'll amuse me. Alright, I've actually just completely lost track of everything. We're fighting the mole. I need some way to be able to hit the mole. I don't really want the boot for it. I could go for the Ballard, because I do theoretically have a bit of Spinesse going. Well, sorry, I've got crits going, which means I could use the Spinesse. I'll try it. I don't love it. In fact, honestly, I kind of hate it. No. If I got this like the first relic and I knew I had it and we could build around it, then maybe, but I think we just hit Round Guard. It's so much safer. Also, the slime's not great against them all. It's okay. Again, because you can't target things like the better... I'd say the better. Some of the damaging slimes you just can't use. Alright, that's what we want. We'll take a bomb button. But yeah, my build's a bit weird right now because... my piercing is an echo, which really means I need to do a lot of damage, but I don't want to do a lot of damage on my shot. Otherwise, I make them all buff. Also, I can't really do it because I've not, like, got a good build just yet, so... I think it's one of those runs, again, where... or it'll be one of those fights where, like... we roll the simulation, and out of, like... 10 out of, like, the 100 times we do it, we actually have a really easy time. But, like, in, like, 50% of the time, we have a miserable time. I probably have, like, that. Most of them we lose. Did I do the Spinesse Mud Circle Gambit? It's really scary. Isn't it the slime? No, it's the mole. Alright, let's try this Gambit, which I've never really done before, but I think it's like actually theoretically logical that I shouldn't be on one of my Spinesse or... I shouldn't be on Spinesse or Mud Circle build just yet. I should just take what's good. Quote unquote good. I'll try and kill one of the artillery guys immediately. No, I think this is fine. I was gonna say maybe I should just do the bat, but either way, I'm gonna go for 2 bombs to try and kill the other 2 guys. This should work. I was about to say, how have I missed this bomb? You've mixed the runs together? Yeah, I wonder how that's happened. Okay, that's a really good shot. Don't take 3 damage from the artillery gun anymore. We don't take 2 from the bat even. This isn't good just yet, but I might as well fire it because I want to sandbag a little bit and just make sure I get 25 gold so I can actually upgrade it because it's otherwise awful. Maybe I shouldn't sandbag this much though. Yeah, this might be too much. Though I say this, hang on a minute. The bombs are actually probably better for me. Alright, well, the battle's over, so we're good. They upgrade this because it's actually awful at level 1. It's pretty bad at level 2 even, but... don't be the tree fight, please. Okay, it's not the tree fight, so I can't really complain. Actually, this could be good timing. I will fight this off before the green guy gets on the board. And I don't really care about scaling the red guys quite as much. I'd rather not, but... Oh, my preview monitor has died. Has my internet gone down? Has my stream gone down? Maybe I've been saved by the stream going down. Maybe no one will see this episode. No, never mind. I think it was just my internet went down on my preview monitor. My stream seems to actually be chugging along. Yep, OBS says it's all good. Alright, cool. Well, YouTube, fortunately for you, you can still see this, apparently. Oh, maybe it did drop. Vang says we're back. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I've also been a Twitch end thing, to be fair. Alright, I need to kill these guys, like, very quickly now. Fortunately, one more bomb will do the deed. How can I not hit a crit? I hate where the refresh is right now. So I'll try and dig it out whilst actually doing something else with it. Okay, this is actually what's going to kill me. I can't hit the refresh. Oh, round guard. Okay, I got the refresh, but we're not going to hit a crit on the Dagob shot. You know what? All being said and good, assuming I kill here, it's actually not a bad battle. Now it's a pretty bad battle, though. I've seen worse, but... You don't oppose blaming Bezos. Good. I think this might be a Betsy's Hedge run. I know I've got 2 crits on the board, but I don't have many ways of, like, guarantee hitting it. And I've kind of, like, Betsy's Hedge meets with this, like, crit plus non-crit build. It might be the gel that puts it together. There's also some really broken synergies with this. Spiffy crit is the other alternative, but it's kind of like, as I said, anti-synergistic with the Balestra. So I might take Betsy's Hedge, just to try and get me through the floor. And then we'll see what we do from there. I think I'll take another refresh. We'll try and open this. And then who knows what's going to happen. We're at 5-7, which is really annoying because I don't want to fight you right now. I actually should hit the crit here to sandbag the shot. I tried. We're 5-6. 6-5 even. Alright, we want to avoid the crit then. Would have liked to have hit more pegs, but that's okay. Refresh me? The next shot is the most important one. I need it to do actual real damage. Actually, I think I will take this. I do want to hit the crit, but it's not the end of the world. Still decent damage. I have, like, Giga buffed them all, though, which is pretty not cool. Try and not hit the crit. Please don't hit the crit. Huge. Gonna buff the bowl again. Really need to refresh now. I'm so close. Ow. Avoid the crit again. Okay, actually kind of worked. It's kind of cooking. It's so weird. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I feel like I'm going to hit the crit so often that maybe I shouldn't grab the abrasion. Maybe Betsy's hedge is good enough without the abrasion on it as well. I think that's the path I'm going to take, actually. Let me take this up another level, because it's kind of awful otherwise. Let me take... You know what? I'm actually going to take Youper level as well. And the thing I really want to find is the one which is plus X plus Y on the crit damage. Which I think will be disgusting. It is only single target damage, but it will just blow things up. I don't need other ways to refresh. I actually shouldn't take Molten Mantle yet. Haglin's Satchel's a bit scary. I'll just take Skulltimate Greed. It's not great with my build, but equally it's not, like, bad. It's always inoffensive, this relic, since they changed it to 2.5 gold. Hello again. Oh my god, why do I always have this as the first shot? Alright, you know what? I will take this as my crit damage. And just, sorry, my non-crit damage. Alright, I'll take its crit damage. Why did I say anything? Why do I misspeak? I hit both the crits, actually. This was so bad. But if it hit the non-crit, I think 4 would have been okay. It's still okay, actually, with the bombs I've hit. Who was I fighting, by the way? I wasn't paying attention. For fuck's sake, the chandelier is gonna annoy me. Just gonna set off a bomb so the chandelier dies this turn. I'll refresh. Probably shouldn't actually, but there's a chance I finish this battle with just pure peg damage. Nice. Nice, okay. This is how I wanted to do this battle before. Just get into the bombs and set all the bombs off. And let the bombs do the work for you. Alright, who am I fighting, sorry? It's the wall. Okay. Theoretically not bad. I don't know if I'm actually strong enough for it, but we'll see. And maybe at that point I'll actually have an idea of what I want to be in life. I tell you what, remove all actually might be a temptation. I'm not going to do it, but I've seen weirder things before than me doing that. We'd actually like to avoid the crit if we could. On this, I'd like to hit the crit if I could, which I can. Probably don't want to hit the crit again. Yes. Okay, we'll just get the bomb as well. If we hit the crit, it doesn't really matter, though. But we didn't hit it, which is very good. Now, this, like, makes things better if I do hit the crit, because now I get 3 spinets as well, so my damage is just going up and up and up. And I think I just take this damage. I mean, really, I just want to get the gold at this point. In fact, I'd really like to sandbag the fight, actually. So maybe we just take this really slowly, though. As slow as I can possibly take it. AKA, I take this shot as well. And I'll try... I don't know. I need to kill you after the reload, is the dream. Okay, we're gonna kill him. It's not bad still. Let's upgrade you. And we need some goodies. Could be interesting, actually, with the bomb baton. I think this is pretty minor for me right now, but could be good in the future. I think I will take Reduce Refuse, though, over it. I'll try and open this. Oh my god, I was so close to getting at least one of the bombs. Alright. I think you're in the territory now of removing things. I don't need the pebbles. Kind of disgusting. I'll try and kill this thing just to kill the guy below it, but I'm not convinced I do 250 here. We're also almost certainly hitting the crit, yeah. Like, twice as hard to miss it with the mirror event. Or whatever you want to call this, the mirror battle. I'm just going to fire the pebble off here. I want my piercing damage to go through the lower row. This should be fine. Uh-oh, it's not fine. I undershot the damage by a lot. We should still be okay here. Just do 300 damage, Smile. Might need to do a heal after this. Why couldn't I have done that in the previous shot? The battle would be over. And I'd be taking 14 less damage. Oh, damn it. Alright, time to heal. Money, please. That's bad with Betsy's hedge. We'll take pocket watch. I'll go right. I didn't really consider that I have to go to the shop if I'm going to fight Elite. I guess I don't have to, but we probably should go that way. Don't upgrade the pebbles, not worth it. It turns out I'm not going to go to any Elite, I think, because this fight's really hard to go out of the left side. He says he goes out the left side, I think. Alright, never mind. It's the easiest fight to get out the left side of. You're actually fucking stupid, Gabe. Has anyone told you that? You're stupid. What an awful series of relics. We should go right. I should actually not see the shop right now. Because if I see Dungeon Die in the shop, I'll just fucking scream. Okay, cool. Awful opening. Yeah, probably just lose. I've had this as my opening up, like, 4 fights in a row, which is also pretty upsetting. Not 4 in a row, but, like, I feel like it's been the predominant starter orb. I'm going to try and miss the crit here. And get this to set up the echo. Again, I'll try and miss the crit. I nearly had orb stuck. I am killing everything on boards right now, which is actually... Oh my god, I'm not going to kill everything anymore. No, the bomb gets him. Okay, we're good. I don't take any poison damage. I do need to heal, though. I guess it's the wall, so it doesn't matter too much, but... I'm going to greed. That's 15 gold, by the way. Those 3 bombs. Give me the sloppy hand. And if we can't kill the sloppy hand in time, then... We're going to lose... Okay. We're going to lose to the wall anyway if I don't kill this guy in time. Despite only having 2 pebbles in my sack as well, I started with pebble, which is very cool. Now we scale. Now we lose. The echo up is pretty bad, so we won't find the echo up this time. We'll take the refresh, though. Potentially insane if I miss the crit. Okay, we're semi-back in it. This is fine. We're going to have Spin S now, so we can hit the crits going forwards and be pretty happy about life. You're at 8-5. In our world, that's good enough, I think. Can't hit the crit, sadly. I guess we'll hit the refresh instead. $9-6 versus 8-10. We'll take the 8-10, please. Again, I can't hit the crit. I made a poor shot. Okay. Well, we're screwed. I might as well just buff him. I think it doesn't matter either way. I lived through one attack, but not two. Like, I have to kill him on this shot. Honestly, it's fine. We were dead to the wall anyway, and I didn't find the relic I wanted, so it just didn't matter. I don't know. I think there's legs for that build, but not without the orb that, like, gels it together. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. Alright, this might actually be the worst session I've ever had of Peglin. Alright, I'll take this. I literally don't think we've ever come close to achieving our goal. I mean, I've not seen our goal, so obviously we are not close to it. But fuck off. Don't want you here. You're not meant to be in this fight. Alright, the rare occurrence, I'm actually doing this fight properly so that I won't take 20 damage from green slimes, just peppering them in the face as I do 3 damage back to them. Please don't end the refresh, thank you very much. Alright. Refresh the board. Don't say we're not going to take damage, by the way, here, but it won't be a lot if I do. There's no chance this is 30. Alright, there's no chance this is 30. Okay, it's fine. All good. It's all good. Right, we're looking for slime-related stuff, which means I won't ever see a slime orb, which is pretty bad, actually, because it's the mole fight, which is actually not a good fight for the slime. It is a great fight for the sphere, though, so we'll take the sphere instantaneously. I'm beginning to think the sphere might be the best relic in the game. Sorry, the best orb in the game. Just for the fact it's a common orb and it's kind of disgusting. Not for actually its true quirks. I mean, it's still good, actually. Just anything with piercing on it is, like, fine. But I think it's a common orb, right? Quote, unquote, common. Alright. Kind of awkward. Never mind, I'm a god at this game. I just wanted to get a power slide off of this shot. I don't even know upset I missed the crit. It is somewhat upsetting, because if I hit the crit, it was a double kill, but it's the commonest orb when you don't need it. I mean, all you need to, like, do is think about the times where I've made, like, sphere-based runs, the sphere-me runs, which I've done more than once, to let you know, like, how common this thing is. Or should be. Alright. We're probably actually taking some damage here. It's all down to this. If I get the crit, maybe we get out of this. Alright, we're not going to get the crit. If it hits me one time, so be it. I'd be a bit more upset if he hits me 2 times, though. Alright, he's going to hit me 2 times. Can I snipe the bomb? I thought I saw a line there. There is a line. Hang on a minute. I need... Don't push anything. There you go. Right. I'll get the micro manipulators out, but put them back in the drawer. We don't need them. Alright, it's the sphere again. Do I take 2 spheres, or is that crazy? I do also have a good slime, so I probably should consider taking the slime stuff, but I think the Splatop may be the worst of the slimes I can get. So I kind of don't want to take it. Equally, I think taking 2 spheres is actually kind of stupid, but I'm really tempted to. I think it's hard, especially when I've got an elite this early, to justify not just upgrading the sphere I've got. On the off chance I fight the Minotaur. If it's the Minotaur, I just have the worst possible time. I actually should probably take the Catalyst there. But I'm not going to. Because I think it's only good against the... Fuck you. I think it's only good... I might take it, though. It's only good against the... what's his name? The Mole. It's only good against the Mole if I'm not a bomb build. I think in the long run, I'd be happy for the 15 health. It is the best relic in the game. But I don't have any protection from it. So I'm a bit concerned. Honestly, I'm just leaving. Cool. This fight is normally... Oh, this event is normally really hard to go out the left side of. So I'm glad I found the gap this time. And miss my elite and therefore lose the run. I should have just fired it straight down. I think that was the optimal play. But yeah, it's over. We've lost. I can't recover from this. I missed out on a relic. I've missed out on 25 gold. I've missed out on any potential like upgrades from that. It's over. We lose. I just like, I looked at a drain and I was like, oh, this looks quite cozy. And just plunked myself in there. And now I can't make an actual shot at this fight. On the plus side, though, we're getting to see one of the rare counters for the spiders. There's good slime triggers on the spider attacks. It's a pretty minor thing, I think. Not like something to get that excited over, but it's kind of cool. Speaking of kind of cool, would have been cool if I noticed the bat was not going to die from one bomb and actually target the bat. Do make sure to spiral the drain a few times to catch it from all angles first. I mean, I guess. I think we're going to be spiraling multiple times. Like, I could keep this going along until probably at least the boss fight, but what then? Alright, my sphere's level 3 now. Rejoice. If we're going to recover from this, I have to do something like bold at some point. Great relic. Really good relic. Yeah, the good slime triggers off the spider thing. I knew that was a thing. It's just not, like... It's not a good enough interaction to, like, build a runoff. So I don't normally worry about it. Like, ideally, you don't let the spiders shoot you for 20 damage. Unlike what I did there, which is let the spiders shoot me for 20 damage, and my board actually got quite well upgraded. I guess if you had, like... If you had Nosferatu, maybe it's actually a legitimate synergy. Not very consistent, but, like... I don't know. You could do something with it. Alright, we should probably refresh at this point. I've got most of the bombs I was expecting to get. We are going to get slapped a little bit, but it's this fight, you always get slapped a little bit. Also, now that I look at it, I might actually kill this guy in time. Well, actually, it probably isn't an optimal play here to kill this guy. So actually, this might be the correct play. Oh, no, it's not. He does 10. Yeah, it's not optimal to do that. Okay. The crit would have gone crazy there. It's still decent damage. I'm a bit concerned about where the refresh is. Now extremely concerned where the refresh is. fuck off, game. Right. I got the bomb. That'll do. I was gonna say, at least if I get the crit, it's almost a guaranteed kill. The bomb orb is obviously good for the mole, but it's a bit late for it. It's also really anti-synergistic with slime build, which is kind of why I don't normally do the slime stuff, because it's pretty bad on the first floor. Oh, I don't know. I think we're just cooked again. As I said, we're just in a drain right now. And I'm definitely paddling towards the center of it. Okay. Another piercing thing, and maybe we can, like, talk about, like, recovering this. It's probably also the thing that, like, kills me now. So I get to go to the shop when I don't want to. You get another piercing thing, though. It's another sphere. Hang on a minute. Actually, legitimately, hold on a minute. This might be recoverable. I have mini pierce. I don't have much damage, but I have mini pierce now. Just try not to take damage. I mean, I guess that's always the name of the game, but like, no, especially don't take any damage. Try and generate some green slime and then heal back up again. I'd love to hit the refresh as well. Just throwing it out there. Good tile to refresh tile. Tile? Peg. It's a good peg to refresh peg. Oh, this is the problem with the slime build. I'm slimed the peg right in front of the refresh. I can't hit it anymore. Alright, let me dig out the refresh by breaking the slime in front of it. Never mind, don't need to. Let's make a skill shot instead, I guess. And turns out we're not going to generate any healing slimes. Alright, we're going to generate one healing slime. Too late to do anything with it. Very cool. This is the slime you want for this build. It's the double damage slime. But the problem is, I can't take it right now. I think I've not got enough health to beat them all. I have to heal myself. And then we can worry about this later. That was such a good shot. I deserve to get through this fight. I even got the prime slime down to... Wait, is that 4 or 14? I can't tell. Either way, I reduced the number and got a heal as well. Okay, just reward me with a healing slime. Please? Any healing slime enjoyers? I'll try and get the crit. Alright, I missed the crit. I was close, but no cigar. Not sure that's good enough. Alright, refresh me, please. Slap him with one of these pebbles. I've generated no healing slime so far. Still no healing slime. Hey, we got Believiation. That's the good slime. That's the good stuff, right? Gonna put my children through college. Alright, the ball's gonna hit me again. Ow. Ow. I've generated no healing slime still. Smile. I'm so close to breaking the tree down. Hey, healing slime! You're only like 8 hours too late to matter. Where were you all my life? Alright, we need to do 161 damage. Alright, I lose. If I'd killed the tree 1 turn sooner, I win. If I did 62 more damage, obviously I win. If I'd not missed that elite, I'd probably win. You know what? Give me another crit. Basic Blade, not about the lifestyle. I'm just going to throw out as well, I've had maybe the worst episode of Peglin I've ever had in the entire history of the series, because I just can't get off the first floor. I fought them all basically every single time. It's actually absurd. I've had Leshy drawn 2 times and the slime once, and I didn't even get to fight Leshy before I lost those runs, and the slime guy killed me. But every other time I fought the fucking mole. And he's stupid. Stupid mole. Yeah, and we're still not seeing the die, so, like, really, I'm, like, complaining saying it's the worst thing of all time, but equally, I've had actually no chance to ever succeed. Just get me out of this fight. Okay, it's the mole again, which means I can't beat the mole if I play Peglin. I have to play an alternate form of Peglin called Find the Bombs or Find Piercing Orbs, otherwise I just can't beat him. Or do I try the strat? Do I just go for a build that can break the tree? Do I try and commit an act of deforestry? Is that where we're going with this? Even so, the orbs here are not very good for that. Because I think if we're going to do that as well, we wouldn't want targeted orbs. I think we just skip. That's fine. I don't really care where I went there. Sure, that's okay. We should still try and farm some money. I know we just had a good fight, but don't like be there. Don't play poorly from it. Just stay in the game. All right, cool. Maybe get back in the game a bit more. That's fine. We should now start going for the bombs, though. I'll use this to open up the center and maybe give me a bit more gold. And maybe close up the center again. Alright, we're probably going to get a few hits here. I should have sent a pebble out there. That's actually kind of greedy. I took 1 more damage than I really should have done. You don't get it, do you, game? Actually, I say you don't get it. You do get it. Cleave Up is full of cleaving. And it's a crit synergy, so that actually works quite nicely. I'm going to go for some question mark tiles, I think, because they could be elites. I don't love it, but I think it's the best of a bad bunch here. I guess actually I should I should take some fights first. Never mind, we're taking a question mark tile. I don't know how that bounced like that, but whatever. It's Plinkus, he's a sign. Alright, Plinkus, the sign is pretty poor. I say it's pretty poor. That's not bad. I guess I get really terrible early. It's not the duplication event, at least, like the full duplication one. You know what? This is fine. Actually, a pretty good opening. Alright, we're not killing artillery plant because I need to set off 2 bombs this turn. That ain't happening. You know what? I'll try and get the crit here. Down the center. Alright, not the one I was going for, but I'll take it. Double kill, regardless. Probably gonna let the artillery plant hit me again. Unless we get really lucky. Can I hit this bomb? I can. weird start. I don't think it's good, but it's not absolutely heinous yet. It's bad, though. Right, back. Can you kindly fuck off, please, and just, like, perish? Okay, it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I'll work with it. I'll go for the refresh, but whatever. Alright, I need to heal, I think, now. Actually, I don't. Let me upgrade this first for more damage. Hopefully we'll get healing from the chest. Not healing. Also, not good. We'll take this. I'll try and open it, because we have, like, literally no reason not to try and do it. Now, hard left. Honestly, I would have preferred the battle there, but I'll still say yes to the healing. It does nothing to the ball, it does nothing to the wall. It does do stuff to the painter, it does stuff to the ballista boy. This is okay, I guess. I probably will have to push the heal button at some point, right? I'll take this. I think there's more about the sand arrows if you're the roundrel, so you can, like, get more debuffs off on people and have synergies for putting debuffs on people. I think as this character, it's just, like, it's too inconsistent. Alright, well, I've done infinite damage in this turn for this stage in the game. Kind of blew my load there, honestly. Alright, we need to play some smart Peglin now. Okay, that was a pretty good shot to recover to some degree. Actually, I say smart Peglin. I think it's the... I don't know. I actually think this was a bad play. Basically, I can't do the sphere tech from here. I'm too close. I can guarantee a kill, though. And then let this guy just suck me off when he's at full health. Then try and kill him on this turn. I think actually in the end it was the optimal play, although I didn't kill him, so it's not the optimal play anymore. And this is why you don't do crit-based builds. I've got 2 crits and I can't hit them. So I'm just taking infinite amounts of damage because I can't hit my crits on my important turns. The drain, we're spiraling again. Alright, so then I'm going to push the heal button. So I'm glad I took Rallying Heart. Here's All of Nothing, by the way, which is the one I was talking about earlier when I was like, we need the glue that holds the 2 builds together. It's this. I could still potentially try and go in that direction. It's not completely crazy. It's pretty crazy right now, though. Unless I want to blow the tree up. Actually, that would be a way to blow the tree up. You know what? Let's try it. Why not? Let's do it. I think we have the footings of that build. If we can get Betsy's Hedge, it will actually make it disgusting. Alright, I'm glad I got the crit on this shot. I will not have it on the next shot. Look, I hit 2 crits. Where are they now? See what I mean about this game? Alright, still hit it. Probably should go down towards the refresh now. Nice. I love the crit. We should actually just clear a path to this bomb now, I think, as well. While I'm here, basically. While we're here, let's set off a bomb. But ironically, I might take damage here because I can't hit the refresh. We'll see. That should be another kill. Yeah, this refresh is actually horrible. Let me try and clear a path towards it. Always punished. I think I could have got a double kill there if I could hit the crit. Instead, I'm just taking infinite amounts of damage again. Alright. I don't think you take 2 all of nothings either. I think that's stupid. Let's take another heal. Let's take the elite fight. We actually wouldn't mind the Minotaur this time, although we got 2 of them, so I guess we have 2 bites of the cherry of the Minotaur. This is not the worst. It's probably close to the worst. Is it the worst? Yeah, actually, maybe... Nah! Maybe the 3 plants would be worse, because I think the cleave orb's probably better into these 2 danguses. I don't love it, though. I don't know. I think I have to take a risk in a second. I think I'm going to have to hit the refresh and hope for a crit on the same shot as the Dag Orb to get out of this mess. Maybe I don't need to. Yeah, I do like no damage. Although, if I hit the refresh now, and I can get a great cleave orb shot, then we'll recover as well. Show me a good crit. Good crit. Could have been better, but good enough. I need to sandbag this shot. I'd love it to give me the refresh, but I don't think it's going to. It's possible. Nice. Okay, that's actually pretty big. I don't need to heal out of this one now. I have to upgrade this, because it's the mole fight coming up. And I need that to be level 3. It's Betsy's Hedge. We have to take it. I know that was piercing I just turned down, but Betsy's Hedge is what makes all of nothing actually broken. My stream gone down again? Refresh the page. Sorry, YouTube. It seems fine. I think it's a Twitch end issue, actually, because I'm getting no issues in OBS. Like, I'm literally not dropping frames. My internet's actually stable right now. It's literally just... I don't know. It seems like Twitch is shitting the bed right now. Okay, so the reason why this is good is when we get around to all of nothing is going to take the damage from Betsy's Hedge and put it into the crit damage. It's not in perfect mode yet, because in the level 3 version of this, it's 5 times X, not 3 times, but it's still going to be pretty good. Also, if I miss the crit right now, I'm getting a 7-9 worth of damage. It's really good still. It's just a bit of protection if I don't get my crit on the shot that I desire it on. Alright, I was going to say, I might cheese this fight a little bit, but it turns out I'm not going to cheese this fight at all, because I've instantaneously killed the green slimes. Right, what are we looking at? 0.21, pretty good. Yeah, that's good damage. This is good damage. This is excellent damage. Okay, the testicle's dead. Long live the king. I am the king. Oh, he died in the tree fight? I apologize. I only saw it just after that. I think it's Twitch that's having the issue, because my OBS is, like, showing no signs of, like, anything bad is happening. It's literally just, like, I turn to my preview monitor and it's just gone. But anyway, yeah, the run's pretty good now, because I picked up Betsy's Hedge, and that means all of nothing does a lot of damage. Let's put it that way. Can I do a double upgrade right now? No, sadly I can't. I should probably just take a heal then. That's some good damage with the all of nothing. Hang on a minute. Because my base crit damage is going to be, like, disgusting on that orb. Oh, I say this. Actually, it's not that disgusting. It's pretty disgusting. Alright, we're going to try and break the tree, I think. Okay, we don't have the crit on this shot, but it's actually not that bad. I still do a lot of damage to them all. Would like to get this refresh. Alright, that's an insane shot for me to get the refresh. You're a 0.27. I need the crit. It's actually kind of disappointing in the end because I had nothing else to hit on top of it, but it's still funny. And actually, this shot's pretty good. I kind of wish I took like more than a microsecond to think about what to take there. I don't think Critical Chris was actually the best choice. But I don't even remember what it went up against anymore. I just pushed the button and was like, yeah, that's good enough. Refresh, please. Not like this. This is the way we lose this. Alright, never mind. We're good. We're so good. Alright, we should probably take a Ballard as well now. I think I know what direction the build's going in. We'll take this to level 3 because it's so good with Betsy's Hedge. And multiple, but everything gets -2, -3. Which is kind of funny because I don't know how Betsy's Hedge actually works with all or nothing, but I've got a funny feeling it might not interact the way that you think it might be bad. So actually, I think this is pretty good. I think we take Go for Gold. It gives everything multi-ball. The -2, -3 is not a huge issue. Like, Betsy's Hedge is going to give me +4+. I guess it's +4+0. Does it turn into -10? This is what I'm saying. I think it doesn't. I've got a funny feeling, and I don't know this for certain, so don't quote me on this one. I think it checks the negative first, and it puts the positives on it. Because you can't... Oh, maybe it doesn't, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I think it'll work out all in one, actually. It maybe doesn't work as well anymore. I guess we'll check. It might turn Betsy's Hedge into +2 instead of +4, which means I'll get 10 damage on the all of nothing. Yeah, maybe that's the way that works. I don't know, I'll get 3 off. It might actually be really bad with all of nothing. But it's probably good with everything else. Also, it's only bad until I fire the Ballard off. I'll try it. I think irrespective multi-ball is good. The truly weird thing is when I get the dungeon die as well with it all. How it'll all interact then. Okay, you're a 4-0. So I don't want to hit the crit right now, is the dream. Actually, now that I think about it, with multi-ball it's going to be harder for you to not hit the crit, so... I have introduced a touch of anti-synergy. But it should be fine now to hit the crits, because I'm going to have Spin S as well. Yeah, you're a 5-8. I was trying to enable the cleave ups more than anything else there. Man, I could have done with a few more crits on those shots. You're a 0. Yeah, okay. It works the way I said it was going to work, which is, like, not very good, actually. But it's fine. It's making my cleave ups better. Actually insane. Critical Chris is going to kill you. Alright, who am I fighting? Painter. Actually, not a bad build for the Painter. Susceptible could actually go pretty strong here. It does do nothing right now. Actually, I think it doesn't go good just yet. I need to get this popping. I actually might need another Ballard. I think that's the dream right now. Or some additional way to get more crit damage. More crit ups actually is the dream. I think I want nothing here, by the way, so I don't really care. Self-damage doesn't matter right now. I think I'll just hit the apple. For longevity. All right, game. I see you trying to put more stuff in the sack, but I think unless you say gain crit damage, I actually shouldn't take you. Good. More crits, please. Oh, I'm so close. Yes, okay, this is gonna do 4 guys, right? Wait, why do you only do 2? Oh, it was the maximum on it, right? Okay. And it took the shields as 1. Fair enough. I see. I should always be discarding right now until I get to the Ballard, because my Ballard actually makes my run pop a bit more. Without it, it's actually a bit questionable. Crit, please. Alright, never mind. See you later. Okay, this is fine. I can refresh on the finesse shot. I have to fire this. I need the crit, though. Okay, that's huge. Oh, it's moderately big. I would have loved it to go to the boss, actually. We're actually dead here, you know. Because I just did no damage to this guy. I need the refresh. Alright, we lose. Alright, we're back in it. I just performed a miracle. Heal. We might want to refresh tech, but equally, I can't really afford the refresh tech right now, so I think we have to, like, accept sadness for a bit. This is a possibility, though. People are going to hate me for this. I think we take nothing. That does nothing. That's what I take. This is okay, but I think this is better. I need the doctor more than anything else to recover from this. We're not doing you, although you're kind of interesting, but we're not doing you. I don't have enough money for it. Like, are you serious? My question mark tiles on this floor have been so troll. Like, I've had this event 3 times now. I don't want it still. Okay. We're in a world of hurt. We need the question mark tiles to be kind to me, which they've not been for the entire floor, otherwise we lose. Has to be this. Try and open it, I guess. It has to be left if I can get it. Okay, we could trigger the cookie a few times. This could be good, actually. We'll see. It's pretty spooky, but I need to heal again, ideally. And it gives me an opportunity to heal. Chandelier next. Honestly, that's my bad. I should have avoided the crits more than I did. That was a horrible shot from me. Never mind, it's a great shot from me. I was trying to aim for that crit, but I got in the way. Okay, it actually gives me a chance, this. It's not a great chance, but I have healing. I just need to, like, live long enough to buff the healing enough that I can actually do some healing off it. That's not ideal either. I think I'm gonna go for the crit here, because I think I'll lose otherwise, but... Okay, I got the crit. Like, look how much damage this is. It was basically a quarter of his health that I just instantly do to them. Yeah, you're a 0-0 right now, so I actually can't do anything with you. Right, now we're on our timer. Always be discarding. I might have to kill the paintings as well at this point. Like, actually start working on them more than anything else. I think this is a fight I can't win without doing it one time. Oh yeah, I've got additional bomb damage, I forgot. This is fine. They have to stop for a turn now to bring back the paintings. I've got the cookie as well. Ballard has to go off because otherwise my run ends. We actually want to avoid the crit as well. Okay, I need a docked up soon. Game? You didn't hear what I said, did you? I think we're dead. I think my new task is now kill the guy as quickly as possible. I think I'm fucked. Yeah, it's over. I tried to hit as many pegs as I could and try and get a heal on the shot as well. In which case I actually have to go for the paintings again now. But yeah, I'm dead this turn. It's a good run, but I don't know. I needed like more crits to make the build actually work. I think in retrospect the multi-ball wasn't worth it. I didn't see the dungeon die anyway, so it was actually completely fucking irrelevant. So yeah, how long's the stream been going on for? 3 hours? I've not seen the dungeon die one time. You know what? I'm gonna run a speedrun one. This won't be it. I'll lock back in it again if it's like viable, but I've got like 15 minutes realistically. So just no thinking Peglin. Just play Peglin. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Don't tilt to anything. Just fire orb, kill enemy. Just play with the animal part of your brain for a bit. And then maybe I'll bring the humanity back in if we get to like the second floor or something and things look good. Alright. Animal brain, if I was to interject, you might want to activate a bomb. Why hit peg when bomb do peg better? It's kind of where I'm getting at here. Okay, bro. I refuse to take the rubber orb. Not because the keeper said take the rubber orb, but I sincerely think it's not a good orb to take right now. I actually went to the boss and, you know, I just blanked it out. It's the mole, isn't it? It's the mole. It's always the mole. Alright, Animal Brain says don't take anything. It's all bad. It all stinks. Animal Brain says take Round Guard, even though this is actually theoretically the more damaging option. It's not very good, the Complex Skull, unless we can actually get the crit build going. And even then, it's pretty, like, small. Okay. Give me some bombs, please, sir. And more bombs, please. Alright. Animal Brain, it's your turn. I mean, a bit like the guy from the first Harry Potter film. I forgot what he's called now. Who's the guy with... Is it called, like, Professor Quill or something? The one with, like, the... I don't want to spoil it, but, like, it's a film that came out 17 years ago or something at this point. You know, the guy... This guy? It's like that, but it's the animal brain on the back. We could get more gold here. I'm just going to end the battle. It's faster this way. Okay, we're fighting the mole. I don't know if anyone told you this, so this is all pretty garbage. You know what? Give me a reorbanizer. That's something that can work into a build. It's a single target damage orb. It's decent damage. Theoretically, it's refresh tech as well, because it moves the refresh around the board. Oh, horrible, terrible. Amazing, thank you. No, I've done to deserve this, actually. We have no piercing for this fight, so again, the bomb digger-uppy strategy is going to be the way forwards. I'll send you. Bye. I did nothing with you, which actually isn't that bad. I didn't really want to move the refresh right now. It was kind of like heinous the way I did it, though. Alright, we're gonna get the ever-loving you-know-what beaten out of me. I really need to get this little bomb. Alright, never mind. I don't know if it's worth it anymore now that I've refreshed the board. Round guard, protect. It probably is now that I've, like, basically uncovered the tomb of the bomb. Actually, it's not. The crit's in such a good position there. You know what I never noticed as well with this thing? Literally the entire time I've played it, it's been in the game since the entire time, I think. Normally when you hit the crit goes off the board, and there's no other crit peg on there. When you hit the crit with this and you shuffle the pegs, it puts the crit back on the board again. I didn't think that would be the way that worked, but clearly it is. Just saw it. Alright, gonna try and get to the round guard to save me a little bit. Also might unlock this bomb just purely because, you know, the situation right now looks a little bit sketch. Huge. Okay, that's not that bad. I've had worse fights with this. Animal Brain, just take. Alright, Animal Brain, it's my turn to take over. The last fucking run where I have 15 minutes. This game is AI. Yeah, you're right. It's the one true artificial intelligence, it turns out. Alright, we're going to take Ambidextrary because it gives me more options with the dungeon die to not get screwed by the dungeon die. There's no more elite on this floor, which actually might be a good sign. Also, don't die to elites anymore, because there's no reason to do so. Well, there is a reason to do so, but generally speaking, there's no reason to do so. You're a 6-3, I will take you. You're a 5-2, I will take you as well. You're a 7-8. Love to see that. Sadly, I've wasted the damage a bit. I'm going to try and avoid this, I think. Purely for my health reasons, that I'm kind of lacking it. I might live to regret that, though. I'm already kind of regretting it, actually, now. You're a 4-1. I can't really do a lot about this. If you hit the crit, you hit the crit, I guess. Thank you. Only had some piercing right now. You should not hit the crit here. You will hit the crit here. Okay. Heal me. Greed me slightly. Not worth. Take me down. I regret it immediately. Alright, play smart. You're a 8-9. I'll take the 8-9. I fucking hate that you're on the board. I'm actually going to instantly target you. Fuck! Why are you in the way? Alright, let me try to get the bobs then. I get a modicum amount of scaling. Never mind, I'll get no scaling actually. What are you? 1-2. Probably not worth. 6-6. Yeah, okay, I can get behind that. Alright, I've got all the bats on the map. So the bait and switch kind of has worked, but not perfectly. I need the refresh. You're about to perish, actually. I really need this refresh, though, game. I've got the 25 gold as well, so I guess that's not inconsequential. Okay, that's somewhat consequential, though. Thank you, round guard. I don't know if that's better. I've got a sneaking feeling I know the answer to this, but... Alright, turns out it is better. That's an insane out. We got kind of lucky there. I misplayed the end a little bit. I need to heal again or I'm going to die. There are some interesting options here. Alright. Chest. Give me the best relic in the game. Not that one. The other one. Not that one. Not this one either. I've just realized I'm fighting them all. How do I kill them all? Jarvis, how do I beat them all here when I have no piercing and no bomb synergy? And I've got a dungeon die. I guess I've got the short fuse now. Smile. That'll save me. Alright, artillery plant dead. I really need to get to the gold right now. For many reasons. 2-7. I should be able to hit the crit here. Alright, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously it was going to move. I guess it didn't matter because it didn't need to do that much damage. I really shouldn't be fucking around right now. And yet, I fuck. Yeah, I really need to get the gold, but I also don't want to take any more damage. It's a very delicate balance I'm playing right now. I think I can afford to do this. Alright, we can if we win the battle as well. Everything here is bad. I'm gonna die. I guess I upgrade this for more scaling, but I'm not happy with the situation we're in. Dude, I have to take another fight. I need a piercing orb. If we get a piercing orb, this is winnable. Maybe. Actually, that might be a bit OTT as well. You're a 2-1. I probably shouldn't fire a 2-1. Not sure about 2-8 either, actually. Okay, never mind. I've seen what else I've got on offer. It's all bad. I'll go down the left tree, just in case I get the crit. Alright, I got the crit. 2 bombs, please, sir. Oh, if it bounced out, it would have been pretty good as well. We are going to get the 2 bombs, though, so that's fairly good. And now sandbag. And sandbag. Perfect, 0-0. That's just what I wanted to hear. Fill those bags full of sand. I need them. Okay, no piercing here. I guess we just take the heal again. I don't know what's best right now. It's upgrade. I have ambidextrous. I think we're fucked. I think I'm gonna run the old adage of the mole fight. I don't have any mole tech, so I'm gonna lose. I think I have to break the tree. Is my win condition. Or I get him on this shot. Like, it's real. Oh, the crit's kind of bad, but it's still really good damage. Like, if I get the timing right, maybe I can win this way. Also, Round Guard is going to protect me, so I can actually kind of last at this battle a bit longer. Nerd. This sucks. This so sucks. My build's so good, but like it's just shit against this guy. I'm gonna find the dagger up right now because if I hit the crit with the 8-1, I just lose. The Round Guard is trying its hardest. The mole's in front of the tree. I've never seen this before. There was too many spots at the back. I can hit the mole. He's in front of the tree. He does bleed! They feel fair wherever it was. They fear us. Yes! I'm gonna beat the mole with not mole tech. That's actually insane. I didn't know that. I never ever put enough plants at the back of the map. And I not killed them with piercing to put him in front of the tree. That actually legitimately might be a strategy. You do have to take like 3 damage every single turn to make it happen. And the mole has to hit you a few times, but it's actually not crazy. Now, I do need piercing. I will, like, reiterate this. This doesn't solve my issues. Like, the next floor, I need it. I might take the red bob. I'm really considering it. I'm so scared to take it, but I'm so tempted. It solves my piercing issue. I probably need to do that. I think the safer option is just Swallow, but I need piercing. I don't have the healing fee. Oh my god. In theory, that is good with this. Also with this. Mixed with this. I know I just lost a run to it and blamed it on this, but I think the dungeon die might actually make this better. I'm gonna lose. I've been down this road too many times. Why couldn't you have just given me the meteorite? I would have taken the meteorite happily. Why could you not give me electropegnet? I would have just taken electropegnet. Anyway, should have checked that as well before I sent the shot. I mean, I've not sent the shot yet, but like considered sending the shot. I guess we'll take the 1-1. But I think this is working the way I thought it would do. This is proccing first, then the dungeon die is proccing. Wait, is that the way that's working? Maybe. I'm actually not sure. I think we just said this. It's a pretty painful turn, but I will get many scales. 6 scales occurred on this day. And actually, I killed the guy who was going to do 10 damage to me, so all in all, that was pretty good. I just need defense now. Something that will heal me back up again. You're an 8-2. You're an 8-9. I will take the 8-9 right now. Seems safer this way. I did hit the crit as well, so I'm glad I did that. You're an 8-1. 8-0. 7-0. Cool. If I avoid the crit, we're fine. Also, if we get the bomb, we're fine. Alright, we avoided the crit. Same story. How did I get no gold? Whatever. Game, you don't understand. Actually, the Cersei could be pretty good here. Depending on how this interacts. I'm actually tempted to go for it, but it's not the problem. Alarm. It's not the problem, game. The problem is I don't have survivability. You don't understand. We're going right. As much as I say we shouldn't die to an elite, I still actually have to play the game. And I'm not strong enough to win. Who am I fighting, by the way? Honestly, if you could have picked a guy, I think that is the guy you'd want. Oh, piercing. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to solve this problem. Alright, somehow I didn't ever generate the crit in front of myself. 0-2, 0-1, 3-2? I guess I'll take this, because there's just not a lot else going for me right now. 3-2. Okay, we'll take the 3-2. Well, ironically, this might be where I die. I don't want to will it into existence, but I fucking hate this fight. I didn't get any scaling. I have to fire this off, the Sword Top. So 5-5, so it's not bad. And I also make my board good. It's a weird one. $7-5, I will take it. Yeah, we're actually in a lot of trouble here. Can't hit the crit director, so I think I will take this. Fuck, I just can't get scaling! Scaling or piercing, I just have neither. Oh my god. I hate this battle. It's actually absurd this is still in the game. It's so shit. We'll take the 2-5 because the Sword Tub's actually the only thing doing anything. The refresh is very welcome. 3-2 versus 2-3 versus 2-5. I think I'll need to take a chance at scaling again. Yeah, I just can't get scaling. I found the wrong thing. It doesn't matter. I think it's the wrong thing. It might actually be the right thing. Okay, I finally got scaling on my third attempt. Refresh me. Just live, please. The 6-8 with multi-ball. I think we take the 4-2. Don't hit the crit. Alright, we're alive. Heal me. For the love of God, heal me. Just leave me alone. I'm gonna go for the crit. I have to end this battle quickly. Give me all the bombs and give me a crit. And hopefully I'll just kill the mirror in one. Got the crit. The mirror is dead. $4-8. We send it. Got the refresh, got a crit. That's the plant in front of me dead. Which minimizes the damage I'm going to take. If I had fucking piercing, I might be able to kill everyone, but, you know, apparently that is too big an ask. This is really scary to fire, but it's not as scary as the other things I've got to fire, so we're going to be firing this. I'm dead. I guess it wouldn't be a Peglin episode, or one of these episodes without the dungeon guy killing me. I couldn't fire the last thing anyway, because, you know, he would have killed me. And I had to kill 2 in 1 shot. Honestly, that just sums up this episode. I get dungeon die on the one run, which is actually not winnable. I don't know what the seed is. Can I still see the seed? I guess I get to see it at the end. Actually not winnable. Harder than thingy. Iron Peg. I was offered no piercing over the course of the entire run. I beat them all with this build. Actually absurd. Possibly, I don't know what dungeon die went up against, but if you didn't take dungeon die, maybe this was winnable, but the boss relics all sucked. It just sucked. Everything about this sucked. And it would be the one run where I get the dungeon die. Well, alright. I don't know. I actually don't know anymore. What happens? Do I keep on? Do I keep going at this? Do I admit defeat and go to the roundel and just do it in the roundel in, like, you know, 1 attempt? As soon as I find it, I win. Oh my god. I'm actually going to have to check this at some point. I'm actually beginning to wonder if this is going to take a lot longer than Iron Peg. This might be the true Iron Peg. This might be like Platinum Peg or something. Get Dungeon Dice's character and win the run. It's actually absurd. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the 3-hour slog again, everyone. Again, say hi if you're still watching at this point, and I guess I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.